So, nigga finna get into the Young Thug interview. I been like saying nothing, but everybody just talking about this shit. I tried not to watch it because I want this to be like a real genuine reaction and shit. So I'm gonna see what that man talking about. Like, just before me even fully watching this shit, bro. I don't know. I feel like Thug was like locked up in prison. A lot of stuff he was going through was just a sign of depression. Being locked up for 23 hours, like, you have nothing but time to sit there and think, you know what I'm saying, contemplate things. I feel like while he was in there, you feel me, he's so worried about just all the negative things in life. Like, I feel like he probably, I feel like he was trying to find people and find reasons to put the blame on while he was in his situation. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of the shit that's coming out now is like, I don't know. I feel like he was just in a depressed state, like 23 hours locked down every day. I feel like he was in there just angry at the world, angry at himself, you know. And I think a lot of the shit that he doing, a lot of the emotion he's showing is anger from within. But I just feel like he just exerting that shit on just everybody else that was just in his life and shit like that. You know, like Gunna, for example. I feel like, but let's just get into this shit, man. But yeah.
What's your earliest memory? Like, you think of your earliest memory. Like, it's the first thing I remember. It's as far as that I can remember. You know what I'm saying? My earliest memory was John Burr South, my hood. The hood I'm from, project I'm from, John Burr South. My brother, free Umfum. My brother, he burned the house down, playing with matches. Cause you know when you're in the project, you got that big ass long metal heater connected to the wall that come in the little snake looking heater. He playing with matches on that and it burnt down the whole building. It ain't even burned down just our apartment, it burnt down the whole building. That's my first memory, like real life. You know, coming up, like what's the first time you knew, like that's your first. What type of memory would you say that is? Good or bad, or in between? Bro, we were raised so different. You too, bro. Me and like you raised me. Even if it's from a distance. I always looked up to real street dudes, real guys from the street and this and that. I always looked up to this. So me and like, I don't even look at that like it's bad. I look at that like a fun memory. Like, damn, that's how we feel, bro. That's how we raised. Like, this nigga burnt down the house. I don't even look at it like it's bad. I looked up to him for that. Like, damn, but this nigga know how to set a fire. But this nigga know how to set a fire. At 5 years old, he know how to set a fire. I'm asking him, how do you do it? Like, that's just, I'm telling you, that's just how we were raised, bro. That's just how we was raised for real. So, I know you got some crazy memories. I was just saying, when I asked you the question, I was just trying to think of mine. My first one. I can't. But I would say, what's your first happy moment in life? My first happy moment was when my mama moved out the projects to a house. When my mama moved into her first house instead of apartments, I was like, damn, bro, we got a house. The house was smaller than the apartment. My mama had got a 4-bedroom house. The apartment was 5 bedrooms. You're saying not feeling so confined no more, like around a bunch of people. Now we got rid of some grass. Like, I got a yard, I got neighbors, like houses. Like, I'm waking up, get on the school bus in front of my house instead of the project. It was right across the street from the project, though. But so it's just like, you know, but that was like one of my first happy moments, and that I remember, like, as a kid. What's your first sad moment? I used to go with this girl named Santana in Pool Creek. That's when we moved out of John Burr South.
And then talking about this interview got them emotional and shit. He said Thug was emotional as fucking this interview. I could just tell like this is probably like the most like we ever just seen Young Thug just really be vulnerable and just talk about his real life. I ain't never heard this nigga like this vocal like ever in his whole career.
And I think I was talking to another girl and she got me and she hit me with a stick, with a sword, with a real log. Scarred me right hand right up. Hit me with a log. made you sad? Yeah, because it was like, dang, she broke up with me. I'm like, man, I lost my girlfriend. Oh yeah. What's the first time you feel like you felt betrayed? Like as a kid coming up. My first betrayal was like, cause I'm a kid, so I wasn't introduced to the world or like niggas or friends. You know, you can find to just your household and the apartments you live in. So my first betrayal was probably like my other family members, like me hearing my auntie say, you know, she don't want my mom kids in her house because we just too deep. Like we got roaches in our house, our clothes got roaches, so we might come to our house and some roaches might come out of our house. Now she got roaches in our house. And I understand, you know, no harsh feelings, but you know, that type of shit, the nigga that I am, that's the type that I was dealing with in life. As a kid, I was dealing with that. Like, my mom got so many children to the point where her sisters and brothers like, man, hell no. We don't even want to deal with y'all. No, sir. Too many of y'all there. They weren't even on no bullshit. Just like, she like, man, I got a 3-bedroom apartment. I'm goddamn raising my kids a certain way. Y'all over here, y'all grown in here. Y'all doing what y'all want to do. And like, hell no, we don't want that shit over here. I want my kids to grow up, you know, a different way. So I get it, you know what I'm saying? But that's the type of shit I was dealing with. Like, that was my first, like, betrayal. Just like, hearing my auntie say, she don't want us at our house. We carry roaches. Damn. Hey, shit, we had roaches like, of course. But, hey, my auntie them did too, but they was so small, so she was able to exterminate them. She was able to get rid of the something. She just got a little bit. Yeah, she had roaches just because she lived in the project. She was clean as a motherfucker. She had them 3 kids. All them respectful, cool people, cool kids, all that. So she could contain like what's going on in her house. We just so deep, it's just like, y'all finna come over here, we broke ahead, we got this smaller amount of food stamps than your mama. My mama got a lot of food stamps because she got a lot of kids. My mama like, man, we got $300 a month worth of food stamps. Y'all come over here, y'all eat all the goddamn food because y'all just deep. Y'all ain't even trying to do no shit. Y'all eat all the food. Now my family, you know, just like that type. You know, until recently.
Yeah, real though, bro. Like, this is a real life, bro. Growing up, like, this is real life, but people really go through real life shit like this, bro. Growing in the hood, going to school in the hood, you know what I'm saying? This is like the real life stories of so many people. Like, I know family members.
This what made you start to think like this. This what made you, you know what I'm saying? Like, so how do you think?
It's real fucking life.
Lil Jeff impacted Young Thug? A few things. There was a few reasons. A few things like from me being Lil Jeff impacted Young Thug. Like some of the shit that I just spoke on. Like that made me like love people more because I seen like some parts of my family like not having the gratitude and like love that I wanted as a kid. Like I actually love my auntie. I actually love my cousins from my auntie kids. I actually love them. And my mom, we were so deep. My mama always taught us like love, bro. Y'all gotta be with each other. We'll never go against these folks. Love, you know. So those type of situations impact the impact Lil Jeff to Young Thug. Just like I'm telling you, you gotta think. My mom got a 5-bedroom apartment. We 11 deep. All 11 of us live on in 5 bedrooms. So I'm sleeping in the same bed with 4 other people. The 4 youngest kids my mama got sleeping in my bed. Then the middle 3 sleeping in 2 beds in their room. They got 2 different beds in one room. And it's like that. So I grew up off of like, you gotta love one another. We ain't have nothing. We was literally them there junkies. Like, we ain't have nothing in the world. We did. I'm telling you, when I like not junkies, but like phones. You know what I'm saying? Like junkies. Yeah. Like, we don't got nothing. Like, I wear my sister's clothes to school. My sister then got to drop out of school just so I can wear her clothes. And people don't know that I'm wearing her clothes. That's what I'm saying. How those circumstances, like, in what way did that, like, what did it make you feel like? It made me feel like it made me feel like my aunties and uncles and stuff treat my mama family a certain way. It made me, like, want love so bad. That's when I started meeting friends. that's when I started wanting love from like other people besides my sisters and brothers. I started trying to get love from my friends. I started getting, you know what I'm saying? Like it just made me just seek love. I started seeking love because I wasn't getting love from like certain parts of my family. It shaped me in that way. And then a few more ways, like I watched my brother die in front of me. You know what I'm saying? Like I watched my brother die in front of me, bro. I'm 8, 9 years old, little boy, kid, bro. He got killed. My brother got killed on Iloveloni. My brother ended up doing some gambling shit. He stopped Uncle from gambling, and then he kind of slapped Uncle around like, Uncle like 11, 12 years old. Look, he was a kid. He jumped with some grown ass men. So he go up there to stop my brother from gambling, and he started gambling. He ended up winning all the money. So when he leave, one of his friends, goddamn called him and tell him like, bro, don't come back up here. These niggas like they gonna take the money back if you come back. Cause my brother was like, shit, I'm gonna go home right there. I'll be right back. Y'all mean don't stop gambling. I'll be right back. So he walked down the street to the house, and his friend called him like, man, don't come back up here. These niggas goddamn whoa. Which some people will look at like, nah, that's real. But he knew my brother. He was my brother, best friend. He knew my brother. Gangsta, he standing on that. Off top, you tell my brother some niggas finna do something to him, don't come back. He going right back. Cause the thing about it, he wasn't even coming back. He had won all the money. He won like 9,000. This was little kid shit. He won like 9,000. His friend knew he wasn't coming back. Like he like made him come back by telling him a nigga finna like he gonna rob him. So he go right back up there and shoot a nigga. He go right back up there. Hey Ty, who you just called me and said a nigga said they gonna rob me? Who you said gonna rob me? The nigga Ty. What the heck, man? Nigga, who you said was gonna rob me? You just called me and said one of these niggas might rob me. That's how the situation started. He shot a nigga, brother. Yeah, he shot 2 niggas. He shot 3 niggas. He shot his friend, and then he shot the 2 niggas that killed him. Cause his friend was acting like a hoe, like not want to tell him who said we gonna rob him. His friend like, man, bro, you tripping. Boom, shoot him, bitch ass nigga. Boom. Then when he shoot him, he started saying, man, didn't nigga say him, bro? These 2 niggas. So he started shooting at these niggas. Boom. Then he take off running. He had a police siren. He take off running. Them niggas got them started back shooting back.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Thug brother sound throwed out like a motherfucker. Then he shot at best friend, fool. I don't know, like, the friend was on something trying to set him up shit, or he was just dead there looking out. But either way, bro, Thug brother is throwed the fuck off. If I tell my phone like, damn, these niggas trying to set you up, do not come back, fool. Like, last thing I expected is a motherfucker trying to shoot me, nigga. I'm just trying to warn your ass. But the way Thug explaining it, he making it seem like, bro, I guess it was on some, like, trying to provoke him type of shit. Like, oh, yeah, I know bro gonna get provoked. Because, you know, some niggas do be having that they be feeling like they got a approval point, like keep like a tough guy image, so they don't let folks try them. So some folks just feel like they gotta stand on every little thing, you know. So maybe bro was provoking him or whatever the case. But either way, bro, yeah, that's some throw off ass shit, fool. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga got some real ass story, fool. I'm good.
Shot him in the back while he was running. Ran down the street a little bit and fell on the ground and just like, you know, he just on the ground gasping like, man, hurry up, get me in the car to the hospital. He just was telling us like, I feel like I'm dying. Like I'm telling you, I feel like I'm dying, bro. I feel everything's slowing down. My heart rate, everything's slowing down. I feel like I'm dying. You know what I'm saying? I'm right here, bro. Little boy. I'm looking at my mama holding nigga hand like, he going to shout. My mama like, baby, like, son, you hear me? You hear me? And he just like choking up blood, but he like, you can see he trying to say something, like he let her know that I hear you. He trying to say something, but he can't talk. So my mama like, you hear me? Squeeze my hand. I'm holding one of his hand. My mama holding the other hand. She like, you hear me? Squeeze my hand, son. Squeeze my hand. Don't go, son. He squeezing our hand. I'm like, all right, he still, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking at this shit as a kid, bro. Like, so from that day forward, I always said, I'm gonna do something to the nigga that killed my brother. That just shaped my life. That made me cause I played football. I looked up to Michael Vick. I played football. I remember the rap. I looked up to Lil Wayne. I looked up to Michael Vick. I looked up to Hot Boys. That just shaped me from all that. From that point on, I looked up to like steppers. I looked up to niggas from my hood, from John Burst out there, how many bit. That shit just made me a whole different person. That one situation. I remember like 9 years old, I was a kid. So from that point on, how like looking back on like what changed? Like what changed me from that day? What changed in me was the way I view like niggas that wasn't from where I'm from. Cause that's what it boiled down to. Like a John Versailles nigga got killed by a Iloveloni nigga. So that just started making me be like, man, you John Versailles nigga, you know what's happening. Now we living that type of life. So that's what I'm saying. Like the situations I was in shaped me in so many ways. It didn't shape me one way. Cause it was so many different situations, different scenarios to the point where it shaped me so many different ways. Like me not getting love, the proper love from my entire family made me seek love from niggas and women. Me seeing my brother get killed shaped me to how I view niggas in the street, how I view niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's me playing foot, my dad is like moving me away. Like I ain't never rode a school bus, but my dad took me to school every day. I had a real father. I never rode a school bus. That shaped me to being a man. Like, I'm gonna be a man. My dad is there. This nigga doing what he doing. He used to do what he do back in the day to hustle, get his money, whatever. Like, I looked at all that type of shit. Like, damn, he a real man because he's still trying to do whatever he can do to feed all these kids, and he's still taking time out to like take me to school every day and come get me from school every day because he just wanted me to be that far away from the street. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shaped me in a different way to being the dad that I am to my kids. That shaped me in a different way. You know, just so many different scenarios just shaped me. Like I look at my mama cry every year on my brother's birthday, bro. That nigga died 3 days before my birthday. His funeral was on my birthday. Nigga, I remember my 10th birthday, a funeral. I'm going to a funeral on my 10th birthday, bro. My brother, who just told me before he left out the house and died, I'm gonna give you $100 for your birthday. I'm looking at that. Like, nigga, I still wake up right now today. I still want my $100 for my birthday. Can't get it. It just certain shit just shake the certain way. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at yourself, like when you reflect and just look at yourself, how you see yourself right now as a person. Like if you had to judge you, how you see yourself. The crazy part is, bro, I thought I was whole. I thought I was wholesome. I thought I was like the perfect man until this situation. This situation at hand right now made me realize, like, damn, bro, I'm actually fucked up. Like, I was just so, God just created me to be so happy to the point where I know how to, like, get beyond problems. I just always was happy. My whole trial, I just was happy as hell, because it's just like, I ain't got no reason to be happy. But it's just like, I'm just a happy person. I'm just a natural happy person. I could have got a license and went to prison the rest of my life, and y'all would have been seeing me in prison on photos just happy. Because I think God just created me like that. I be mad at God sometimes for that. Like, dang, bro, why you created me just like so happy? To the point where I can't be in touch with my real feelings. But do you think that type shit got there make it a well nigga? Cause I'm gonna keep it real with you, son. Like coming out of jail, I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga doing, bro? Like it's like you ain't learn your lesson. And all this shit going in, he calls, talking on the phone, like what the hell wrong with this nigga? Like, you know, a nigga I know you was in there playing, right? Absolutely. Like it's like, do you not understand your prayers got answered? Yeah, you understand that, but you also listening to people tell you like, well, you the whistle. You ain't going to prison. And then you gotta understand, man, I was in jail 3 years, bro. Like I was praying 3 whole years. At some point I started thinking like the prayers ain't working. I understand that too. Like I'm going through shit every day. I'm looking at my best friend, them do what they do. I'm looking at this, I'm looking at some shit. And it's making me feel I don't feel it. Like, I ain't never been a nigga to pillow talk. I ain't never been a nigga to talk about nobody else in my life on the phone with nobody else. I've never been that type of nigga. These last few days, I've been sitting around like, what the fuck was I thinking? Like, what am I doing? I think I was just so fucked up and I just felt like it was just over. Like, I'm just sitting in jail 24 hours on 23 and 1. I'm in a cell 23 hours. Like, at this point, I'm just like, man, I don't give a fuck. Life, it ain't what I'm thinking it is. Like, I'm just talking. At this point, I'm just talking. At this point, I'm just helping.
That's another thing too. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I kind of like with all these jail calls that's coming out, bro. I'm kind of like I understand. Like coming from Young Thug, I think it's a shock factor. Cause like again, we never really seen Thug talk this much, let alone talk that much about other people. And this probably the most human we done seen him. But nigga gotta understand, bro. Like niggas who ain't locked up, like. You got a girl, like, real shit, you gonna pillow talk to your girl, like, you gonna talk about niggas, you talking about hoes, you gonna talk about everything to your girl, like, you feel me? Your girl gonna tell you shit, you gonna tell your girl shit. So, Imagine you being locked up, like he said, 23 hours. You feel me? The one time you get to hear somebody's voice, get to talk to somebody, man, I'm finna talk about the whole. Yes, I'm finna talk about the whole fucking world. Nigga, I've been in this motherfucker 23 hours looking at 4 concrete walls. Like, of course you gonna go out there and just sit on that bitch, start sounding like somebody's grandma. Just gossiping, pillow talking. But I mean, like, 23 hours, bro. You feel me? When you close to your girl anyways, you and your girl gonna have conversations that only y'all gonna, you know what I'm saying? Y'all should, should know, whatever the case is. But let alone being in jail, you feel me? I ain't got shit else to do. The only thing I'm seeing this shit on social media, I'm knowing certain shit's going on from the few people I do get to talk to, throughout the week. You know what I'm saying? So hell, I'm been talking to myself for 23 hours. The one time I get to talk to somebody, I'm finna talk about everything. You feel me? So like when I hit them jail calls, me just keeping the fact that he was in jail, well he was locked down for 23 hours out the day. It's like, I don't really look at the nigga no different, cause like that shit kind of understandable, bro. Like being in a cell for 23 hours there with nobody else to talk to, bro, and the fact that he famous, that mean he wasn't in general population, bro. A nigga really go crazy in that bit. Like look at Millie. Millie look like he fucking just Russian music. Nah, but for sure, Millie look like he got down, you feel me? On his last leg right now. That nigga look throw the fuck off, fool. Like, but anyway, goddamn.
Holding conversations with my girl. But the crazy part is, all these conversations that I had on the phone, I also had with the same niggas who I was talking about on the phones. So that's why it don't seem weird between us, me, and them. Because I done held these same conversations with Wham. I done held these same conversations with Sam. How I feel about him, how I feel about Wham, how I feel about this, how I feel about every situation.
What kind of music you make?
We talk. They tell me how they feel about certain things. So we all aligned. We won. We what we is. But you gotta understand, like, my standpoint. I'm locked up. Nigga, I'm on the phone talking to my girl every day. This the only person I'm talking to on the phone. This the only person that I can talk to. Like, I can't even talk to my family because they just like, how they is, it ain't good for my case. They can be on the phone, they don't understand certain things. So if I be on the phone with them, they might say the wrong thing on the phone. So now I can't talk to them. Now I can't talk to them. I don't want the police to get on me. Now I can't talk to them. I don't want the police to get on him. I don't want.
I ain't gonna lie, like I said. Well, I be talking to my partners. I be talking to my girl about that shit. On God, I don't want the whole world to fucking know. I ain't gonna lie, we be talking about shit about everybody. Like, especially when you from a small town, you feel me? Like, news and shit just get out so quick, you feel me? When certain shit happen in the city, like, niggas gonna know about it. Shit become topics, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh my mama, like, can't no nigga tell me they don't pillow talk to they motherfucking girl about shit going on. And they don't goddamn talk to their homeboys about shit going on, bro. Oh God, like, you feel me? Thug, really, real shit. Some of the shit Thug was saying is shit niggas really was already thinking and shit, bro. Like for example, Future do gotta ask the kids, like, you feel me? Like, this nigga do gotta ask the kids. I ain't never seen this nigga Future ever goddamn post on goddamn first day of school pics. I ain't saying he a deadbeat, but you know what I'm saying? Then it be, I don't know. Shit, he don't look like Father of the Year. You feel me? Like, Ninja be saying shit niggas really be thinking already, like, so it's just interesting coming from Thug perspective, cause like we just never heard Thug talk this much, but really like he wasn't really saying no like crazy shit for real. Like the Glorilla shit was kind of like you feel me? And that nigga funny in here trying to goddamn slide in her shit after talking shit about her, but nah, outside of that, bro, it wasn't really too much other shit that were really like, you know what I'm saying? Feel me? But
police get on Saturday. I don't want police get on Pluto. It's just so much shit in my mind to the point where I'm just like, I'm confining myself. I mean, not confining, I'm like trapping myself to just communicate with one person. And then I might go to court and just get body slammed by the motherfucking judge, bro. And then I just gotta come back to the jail. Now I'm on the phone with somebody that I love, whoever it is I'm on the phone with, and they like, man, goddamn, or goddamn, they say, this nigga right here been pulling up on bro. They need to pull up. Of course, I'm just like, bro, I just got body slammed by the jail. I'm just feeling how I'm feeling, bro. I'm just saying what I'm saying. Like, I ain't even tripping on that. I'm just saying what I'm saying. And I done told all of these niggas these same things. But looking back on it, how you feel? You just said, goddamn, you feel like you tripping. I feel like I'm tripping, but I feel like,
Cause I ain't never did that shit like that. I ain't never pillow talk with no girl ever in life. I ain't never in my life held no conversation with no girl about no another nigga ever until jail. And I've been trying to figure out like why the hell was I even doing that? And then I just had to like think back to when I was in jail. Cause I did a long time in jail, so I know how to think right back to when I was in jail right now.
So you been reflecting?
Hell yeah, and that's another thing I don't even want to do. That's why I don't even respect the phone call shit coming out, cause all they do is make me think about when I was in jail, going through fighting for my life. All they do is make my girl think about those long ass conversations on the phone. We praying and we doing shit and hoping that I can get away from this shit and come out of it. Like that's the weird part about this shit that's happening. Like this shit, all this, y'all, this shit just like a fun moment in the memes on the internet and trying to just like tarnish my existence and just my real nigga shit, my real nigga life to like just to have fun with it. But not knowing like, but this shit traumatized me here. This shit goddamn make me remember when I was in jail. This shit make me remember those dark ass days and moments I had, bro. This shit make my girl cry. She ain't even tripping about what we saying on the phone. Nigga, we said whatever I say, I can say twice. I'm a grown man. I'm a man, nigga. Whatever I say twice. And I done said it to every nigga. They know that. So I ain't tripping on that part. I'm tripping.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That bitch Maria is strong as hell, though, bro. They didn't drop some shit today. A thug to another girl, he trying to get her pregnant and shit. Like, bro, whoever dropping it's a theory that's saying like Fulton County or whoever the fuck. I think it was Fulton County that try to that thug was going against. But anyway, it's a theory that the goddamn basically the police, you know what I'm saying, just dropping all his phone calls because obviously they couldn't get him locked up. So this kind of their revenge. You feel me? But whether it's that or whether it's just, you know what I'm saying, a prison guard who just selling that shit out to media outlets or just them niggas really hate Thug, bro. Like, I don't know. At this point, I think it's Lucci people doing this shit. Because it's like every day it's a new goddamn tape. Like this is more than just clout. This is more than just I don't know, but a nigga really got it out for Thug, bro. They ain't got badass fucking look. Like, but I ain't gonna lie, the nigga came out trolling Gunna and shit like that, which, you know what I'm saying, I feel like, bro, I should have chilled when he first came out. But this shit really might be karma, though, bro. Cause, like, every time Gunna goddamn posted some shit, I seen Thug talking shit, you feel me? And, like, every day a nigga wake up, it's a new goddamn phone call exposed and shit like that. It's like, damn, like, nigga came out doing too much and now karma biting him back in the ass with that shit, but shit crazy, man.
Just like the world not knowing it. I'm tripping on the world just, oh, but look, this, oh, hey, y'all, go another phone call. It's just like, right now, I understand what's going on.
If you knowing that you told these people you was on the side, how would you? If you was from the sideline, just listening to Slime on the phone, on the jail phone, talking to Savage, talking to your girl, just about like everything, how would you look at that? If you didn't know, like you said, you know you done told the same people this, how would you look at it?
It depends. If I was on the sideline and I never been in that situation, like no jail shit or fight for my life, I probably would look at it how people looking at it that ain't never been through shit. Cause they probably looking at it like, man, you some bullshit. Why the hell you talking about? But if I was a nigga that had experienced certain shit, I would look at it another way. But and me personally, I'm a smart man. I'm not a thinker. So if I see somebody else going through this, I'm the type of person that be like, man, I want to know what he think. Like, I want to hear what he was feeling. Like, why you do this? Why you said this shit on these phone calls? Why you was saying this shit on these phone calls? Because everything on the phone call came from questions being asked.
Oh, they just putting out your part. Who you think putting that shit up?
I don't know. You know, I be looking at it like some of them niggas that's like mad that I'm pushing grown man business. I'm pushing. We ain't telling them about it. We ain't no record. We ain't doing it. It might be people that's like, you know, it might be stemming from that. Cause
do you think you inviting that energy up?
Yeah, 100%. Over. But me just knowing how this world is, even if I wasn't inviting the energy, it still happened. It still would happen.
They just say that.
I know it. Cause you gotta think, before the world even seen an interrogation video of me or anything, jail calls I had already got leaked. Jail call got leaked when I was in jail.
Interrogation shit was already out too.
Right. I'm just saying, all this shit was happening while I was in jail.
You know what I'm saying?
So
I don't think it would be me personally, bro. It's just media slang. I don't think it would be. It's like right now. Yeah, interrogation shit came out too, and it was some shit in there. We're gonna talk about it. There was some shit in there like, damn, Slam, why you say that? What the hell wrong with you? But at the end of the day, I'm saying niggas wouldn't want to be like, yeah, man, fuck that nigga. If it didn't come with, you gotta think, bro. If people's out here, they motherfucker like free slime to the death, like can't wait to get out. But then when you got out, it was like he ain't like he's still the same. He want to go back. That's off of tweets and.
That one thing about Bank, bro, he gonna be like, he gonna keep shit real with niggas, bro, and he come from that world, so like, what make him different from other interviewers or media people, podcasters, bro, he ain't talking from just a media position, like, he a real street nigga, you feel me? So when he talking to them niggas the conversation, it hit different, like, niggas like Thug can be more openly. They can carry a certain conversation that's deeper than just if Thug was just, you know what I'm saying, doing an interview with Double XL or, you know, just a regular media person or whatever the case is. But Bank is just able to have real conversation with these niggas, bro. You feel me? Like I said, this is the most we can heard Thug really talk, especially to go this deep into his life. And I don't feel like Thug would have did that with anybody else or any other media person.
Dissing and you know what I'm saying? That's just like, damn, bro, like, bro, you just did some shit niggas don't do. You just goddamn came on some shit. We goddamn near everybody tell me.
Yo.
Nigga ain't gonna make it back. And you back. That's God. So it's like, damn, it's like the universe too. What's making it like, yeah, it's like,
I think, personally, no matter what I came out of jail and did, it still came out of me personally. I understand what you're saying. Because it still came out when the whole world looked at me as a real nigga. My jail phone call got leaked.
They weren't pushing no narrative in though.
You know, fuck the narrative. I'm just saying coming out. No matter what. I feel like no matter what, it still would have came out. I know it would have. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it still would, no matter what, bro. No matter what I would have got out of jail and did, it still would have came out. Just because it was public record. Because at the end of the day, when the first shit came out, when the first few jail calls came out, or me and my girl just talking this shit, when those first few jail calls came out, nigga, my team got in touch with the Cobb County people and stopped all of it. Like, shut down the whole system. Now you can't go get none of that shit.
Okay.
So what they tell you, somebody been had it. They got it back then. And they just waiting to release it.
Jeez.
No matter what I would have came out doing, it still would have got released.
What about like?
Because you can't go on the internet and get it right now. You can't go on the Cobb County website and get it. It's been shut down for a year and a half.
What about like contradicting shit? Like they say, you tweeted that you told y'all to take the phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
But on the call, you told Savage. I ain't told that nigga that. Like, so that's like credibility. Like, damn, Slime, you said this, but this, you tweeted this. You went, goddamn, what one is it?
Yeah, I understand that. And the thing is, when just say I'm in jail, fight for my life. It's just for people that don't know the law. I got co-defendants. I got 28 co-defendants. I got 28 niggas on the case with me. We can't have contact. We can't talk to each other. We can't be around each other. When I go to court, they got me on a whole nother motherfucking place, side of the courthouse. They got these niggas on different sides of the courthouse. Nobody is around each other. Because we co-defendants. We get another charge if we talk to each other. We can't talk to each other. So, when I'm on the phone, a nigga like Savage, he know what he know about the law. But it's some things that he don't know about the law. So, that's what slowed me down from calling niggas from jail. Because he on the phone just having a normal conversation with his brother. And he just want to know what's going on. Like, shit, I just want to know what's going on, bro. Like, you seen your brother bleed? You seen this? You know, he don't know the law. He don't know the side of the law where I got a co-defendant and I can't talk to him. So if I get on the phone on a jail call and tell Savage, yeah, I told him to take his plea. That's another charge on me because I'm supposed to have contact with him. So when I'm on a jail call talking to Savage, I got to say no. Hell no, I ain't told that nigga to do that. Hell no. Because all they gonna do is take that jail call and play it in court. Now I got to attempt the court charge. So when I'm in the jail, I can't say it. And when I'm in the jail, I'm like, hell, I ain't told no nigga to take no plea. No, I ain't did that. Cause I got it.
I don't know, bro. That's what he's saying. He's saying like he was just playing chess. He was just capping the savage because you can't really be having communication with other people in your tribe, which is true. But I don't think that would have was, bro. I really think goddamn he ain't know his brother took that plea, and now he's just cleaning this shit up, bro, because he contradicted himself on the phone call and what he posted on social media. I think he's just cleaning this shit up. I don't think that. I think that nigga capping. I ain't gonna lie.
I do that on trial. I don't supposed to have no contact with him. If I say I told my brother to take the charge, all they gonna say is, how you told your brother that? You must talk to your brother. Boom. The lawyer can get in trouble. All type of shit can happen. I'm on the phone all the time. Hell no. I ain't telling that nigga to take no charge. Fuck no. I mean, I ain't telling him to take the plea. No.
Cause that's my thing, like, his brother took that shit, got out of jail, then his ass went right back in, cause he got caught up for breaking his parole, he violated his parole basically. So it's like, fuck no, I don't think that would happen, bro. Like, I think he just trying to clean this shit up, bro. Honestly, bro.
But when the case over, can't nothing happen to me by saying that. So when the case over, hey, let me clear this up. Just for the world to know. Because I told Savage no, I told Pluto no. Like, I told a few niggas who asked me, like, hey, bro, you told your brother to do that? I'm like, hell, I ain't telling him to do that. So obviously, niggas that I fuck with in the streets, in the world, they looking at it like, all right, your brother did wrong. You ain't tell your brother to do that. So I gotta clean that up. Because I really did tell him after the case. After the case. Hey, hell, nah, I openly told him to take the charge.
But because it definitely looked like, damn, they took the same plea, so how the hell you gonna just single a gun out? You know what I'm saying?
You know why? You was done talking? The reason why I differentiate his plea from their plea is that's like you telling your son to do something versus you not telling your son that and you do something. I told my brother to take the plea. We had a week and a half conversation. Talking a week and a half. Every day in court. My first time seeing the nigga since we been in jail. We crying each other all type of shit. I'm like, bro, beat the fuck on. This nigga been in prison his whole life. You think that nigga give a fuck about going to prison? Well, that nigga, a man, gangster. Stand on that. Home don't give a damn about no sentence. Home told me every day in court, he told me, hell no. Boy, you tripping, bro. Boy, I'm right. You my brother. You my real live brother. Like my mama had. Your mama and we got the same mama. You my brother. If you go to prison forever, I'm going to prison forever. Fuck that. He just a freak nigga. That's how he looking at me. Hell no. Nigga, I'm crying to this nigga every day. Bro, please, bro. You check out prison, bro. You did 12 and a half years. Get the fuck on, bro. Please, bro. I'm on the phone with my mama crying every day, man. Both of my son, man, bro. Y'all come back to me. I don't give a fuck what happened. Y'all need to come back to me now. Woo. I'm telling my brother, go on. You gotta get back with my brother. I'm gonna be alright. I'm good. I'm a man, bro. I'm standing on line. I'm gonna be alright. I need you to go, bro. Why that nigga crying to me like, bro, do you understand what you telling me to do, bro? No. I'm a man. That nigga just had a life sentence for not telling. He not a rat. No matter how you gonna look at nigga. This nigga did a life. This nigga just had a life plus 10 prison sentence for not telling. They got this nigga on the phone. Yeah, for not telling. Nah, they know he didn't do it. They know he didn't do it. He got a life sentence. You know that motherfucking judicial system here, bro. They know they got the nigga who did the murder on the phone 2 days after he did the murder, talking to somebody on the phone like, man, y'all need to stop playing with my money. I just had to step on the deal a few days ago playing with my money. They got him on a wired phone call saying this. They know who did the murder. They know who committed the murder. When we had cameras at the house, when the murder got committed, my brother was in the house.
I mean, so say, okay, so if he is telling the truth as far as him talking to his brother and telling his brother to go ahead and take it, his brother still did some stupid ass shit. Got cut him, got his ass sent right back to jail, bro. Like, niggas be playing with their freedom. I don't understand it, bro. Like, I don't understand it, bro. But I guess.
I'm from in the house sleep when the shit happened. They got cameras from like other people's houses and shit of my brother leaving out the house after the murder. His best friends, them was convicted of doing the murder. And they was in my mama's car. Nigga, my brother still in court every day of his motherfucking life, still to this day. Told the judge, I don't know them. The judge like, dumbass nigga, we got phone calls with you and them on the phone. We got a phone call with you and them the night of the murder. They just talking about other shit, just talking about going to the club, fucking with hoes, all that. And the nigga just like, shit, I'm gonna pull up, I'm gonna come get you. The nigga dodging coming to my house because you know my mom gonna ask for her car. So he like, man, you gotta walk around the car, give me the car. Like they on real phone calls on each other. My brother still in this motherfucker fighting every day, saying I don't know them. They lying on me. The judge just stopped it to him just because of that. Like, oh, you playing game? They offer that nigga immunity. They know he can do it. They offer him immunity. Hey man, you tell exactly what happened because they saying, one of the niggas saying, you brought the gun to them. One of the niggas saying, it's three of them. One of the niggas saying, Unfons did the shoot. One of the niggas saying, Unfons didn't do the shoot, he just brought us the gun. They like, why y'all didn't just come to the house and get the gun? Because we was in his mama's car. And if we would have put him in the driveway, his mama would have made us leave her car. So we called Unfons and told him, hey, come around the corner and meet us and bring us the gun. We finna go to the club. They just like, hey, bring my car, we finna go to the club. Bro, goddamn, suppose, I don't know if he did it or not, because he still ain't told me to this day. I don't know if he did or not, take them the gun. But when he take them the gun, they ride off and go, and like they can go to the club and do what they doing, but they end up, well, that's what the court say. I don't know the case. The court said that they robbed some Mexican, and one of the Mexican booked, and they shot, and the Mexican died. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm not saying it's true, but this is what the case was. They saying my brother took the gun to them, and then one of them killed the Mexican, which we don't know if that's true or not. Cool. Goddamn, they got one of the Mexicans that didn't get shot. One of them got killed, and one of them they run away. The one that ran away said, my brother is about 5'7", 5'8", red as a motherfucker, real Mexican, Chinese nigga. The Mexican that didn't get shot said the third guy that walked up was a tall black man with a ski mask on. That they said, how you know he black if he had a ski mask on? He said, I seen his hands. His hand was black. So my brother, off top, everybody know that ain't him. They know 100% that he didn't do the murder. He just got a life sentence because he wouldn't tell. They granted him immunity. They take it, man. Fuck y'all, grant to it. I don't know that. I don't know nothing about that. I'm telling you, bro, just man to man. I can't put no rap on him. I can't. I'm telling you, I seen Shaw stand up and Shaw was 17 years old. Shaw was a kid. Shaw stood up in the paint, bro. Shaw got a life sentence.
So let me ask you something. Did his plea say the same shit? Like, is it the same? Like, did he have to agree to the same shit?
Guess what you gonna believe, man? I ain't never seen you plea. I ain't never seen you bro plea. I swear to God.
Just how you did it. Go home.
I told him, cause he had did 12 years on murder, and then his lawyer got him a new trial. Like, they fucked up in trial, the lawyer got him a new trial. So now he's out of jail waiting to get tried for the murder again. They ain't gonna never try him for the murder again, cause they know and that man he ain't do that. So he wasn't gonna never get tried for it again. They were gonna just like goddamn keep resetting the trial for the rest of his life. He would never go to court again. That's what the lawyer said. Like, they ain't do nothing. They can't be. So I told him, well, if you do take the plea, make sure they add your murder case in the plea. Make sure they dismiss your murder case in the plea, because you still got to do a new trial.
They did that?
I don't think they did. I think when they went to them with the plea, I think they were like, the plea is out of the murder shit. We can't do nothing about the murder shit. If they could, they would. But the state was like, we can't do nothing about the murder shit. Like, it's a new trial. Like, we can't get involved in that. That's up to the court. So I guess that's what they like. We can't add that shit in there. So that's when he like, shit, I'm definitely going to plea in. Now we having a week and a half conversation every day, bro, in court every day. I swear I seen him sit crying like, bro, please, gotta go, bro. My dude, these folk out of their mind, these folk can't function. Go on. One of us need to go. Right now, I don't need you right here with me. You did 12 and a half. I don't need you right here with me, bro. This shit can be 3-4 years process. I don't need you doing that, bro.
So who did what's right on that case?
Everybody who was on the case did what's right, except the niggas who took the pleas in the beginning of the case. except them. The niggas who took the pleas in the case, that's who did what's wrong. They took the plea and agreed that YSL is gang. They saying that we got a RICO. And YSL is a criminal street gang. All of us on this trial, all 28 of us saying YSL is not a criminal street gang. Because by the book of gangs, the law that solidify you as a gang, we don't come to terms with none of that. So it ain't a gang. In real life, it's really not a gang. When it comes to the gang,
on their own.
yeah, it's just a lot of crimes that happen, and they just saying, oh, YSL a gang off of all these crimes that happen. But the law that makes an organization a gang, the law that makes an organization a gang, we don't meet none of the criteria. So we not a gang. No matter how y'all try to twist it, we not a gang. You see what I'm saying? We got every lawyer in this motherfucker saying we not a gang.
So who you look at in that shit that took the plea that you be like, oh, I can see how you took the plea. Nobody.
Dude,
Okay. Nobody else.
on phone.
Alright.
Because, and I ain't like saying, oh, he didn't goddamn do what's wrong, or he didn't do this. One thing I know is, he ain't taking the plea. If I don't make him take the plea, he ain't studying the plea.
So why Duke came wrong? I just want to know. Why?
Because Duke plea was from Duke. All Duke said in his plea, he didn't say YSL was a gang and none of that. All Duke plea did was said that Yak was right about telling on him, about what they talk about. Duke plea was just what Yak already had told the police about him. You see what I'm saying?
Hold on. You said Duke just agreed to what Yak said.
Yes.
Duke, Yak, you saying Yak threw Duke up on the bus. He just said the nigga tell the truth. Only.
Yeah, because if he say that he not, then Yak got to take a stand on him. Because Yak plea agreement said he got to take a stand if Duke go to trial. That was a part of his plea.
What I'm saying?
On that case.
So Yak said ain't nobody, he was on Big Face, he said nobody didn't go to jail for what? He said he just was in there running his mouth in the what's name? Interrogation room. So what you mean testify? What the hell you talking?
When him and Duke caught their case, Duke was going to trial.
What kind of case it was?
Goddamn, they got caught in a car. They ain't had no license, and they had 2 guns on them. And they went on a high-speed chase. They took Georgia State Patrol on a high-speed chase. So, when they get locked up, this is what they charges is. Death by receiving stolen property, which is the guns, and well, I think it was one of the guns. But I don't know. I know they had theft by receiving, and then no license, because they were driving. They was in the car. They had license. That's what.
Told on gun and some license. Stop playing.
That was the original charge.
Oh, what the other?
When the police came, when the police came and talked to Yak, Yak told them what actually was happening.
What was that?
Like, he told them Duke got jumped on that Magic City by some ops, by the opposite, and he came to Magic City to get Duke, and they were going to retaliate, go commit murder, go possibly commit murder. They're going to retaliate against people that just jumped on Duke. That's what Yak told them.
Hold on. So, let's slow down.
They get locked. They on the way to the op hood. This what I don't know. Carbon down. This what the police saying.
They got caught with some guns and no license. And he turned that into what?
He told them what really was happening. Cause the police just like,
Why?
these 2, they ride past the state patrol. It's 2 young niggas with hoodies and ski masks and all that old shit ride past state patrol. The state patrol get behind them. They go on a high speed chase. They go on a high speed chase. They wreck the car. They get out the car and run. Well, one of them get out the car and run. One of them stay in the car. That automatically make it fishy to me.
Who stayed in the car?
I think Yak stayed in the car.
He went to people who ran. Yak stayed in the car.
That's what I heard.
Okay.
Yak stayed in the car. Duke, when they crashed, Duke get out and run. And toss one of the guns.
Got away.
Nah, he got caught. He ended up getting caught.
Okay.
Yak got down. Some people told me that Yak ran too. But some people told me that Yak didn't run. Yak stayed in the car. So, if me and you go on a high-speed chase, right, and we both know what we're doing, we know what we're going to do. If the state is right, we know what we're going to do. The police get behind us, we go on a high-speed chase, crash the car. We get out the car, we run, man. If I get out this car and run, and Bank stay in this car, the only thing on my mind is Bank finna tell on me. bank finna, even if you ain't finna tell on me, I'm finna think in my mind. Bank finna tell the police it's him. Cause what you stand in the car for?
He must know. He must got out. Basically, like he must got out. He must know something on though. If we supposed to run, basically what you saying.
Like if you don't run when the police is chasing you, you the one driving. You take them on a high speed chase. If you don't get out and run and you get out and let Duke run, you got something you finna tell the police. Not even if you finna tell, you finna tell the police, hey, I don't know, officer, I'm a Uber. We was just riding, this nigga, I don't know what the hell he got going on. He jumped out of the ring. You finna say something? Like, I don't understand why you not finna run. Which is not bad. And that ain't really bad to me. Because if you can spin 12, you can spin them.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I be feeling like Thug be trying to make us scenarios for the people he fuck with, bro. I get what he's saying, but at the same time, like, yeah, it could have been on some shit for like he just won't get on, so and he just like, oh, this me, like, you feel me? But I don't know. I feel like this nigga Thug, bro, just making up. That's what everything in life, bro. Niggas pick and choose. You know what I'm saying? Who they want to fuck with, who they want to decide, get a pass and stuff like that, bro. I think he just, you know what I'm saying? He just picking and choosing with the Duke shit, but.
If me and you go on high speed chase and I hop out and run and you don't, all you can say is shit. Man, I know that young nigga from the hood. I don't even really know his name. Man, that young nigga told me to drop him off at the girl house. Man, I was on the way home. I was gonna drop this nigga off at the girl house, man. But goddamn, y'all got behind me. But I know I can't go to jail, but the young nigga got a gun. But I know I can't go to jail. So I just went on high speed chase. It's ways you could flip it and then make it good. Like, alright, cool. I understand why you sat in the car. If you can flip it, you can flip it. So I ain't gonna say he sat in the car because he was gonna tell, but I'm gonna say it's weird that you sat in the car. Like,
so what? All right, fast.
If you sat in the car.
All right, fast forward to what facts. You say he
Duke got jumped on that Magic City.
Okay.
Carl, yeah. This supposed. I don't know. Alleged. Duke got jumped on that Magic by some officers. He called Yak. Yak come get him from Magic. Him and Yak get in the car and on the way to the ops hood. They on the way to the ops hood to retaliate, to go run their business. Like we just jumped on them and go handle their business. They ride past the police next to the ops hood. They on the ops street. When they ride past the police get behind them and turn the lights on. They go on a high speed chase, they crash. They get out and run, they get caught. They in jail for driving, no license, and firearm in the car. It's the charges. The police come question Duke. Duke don't tell Duke like, man, suck my dick. No. The police go question Yak. Cause I think Yak was in some more trouble too. So the police go question Yak. So I guess that's his way of being like, shit, but I gotta try to get myself out of trouble. I'm in deep trouble. Like even though Duke got this little bit of case, I got the same little bit of case, but I got more shit. I'm on probation. I just got out of jail. Yak got a deeper rap sheet. So
I thought he said he took the charge. I thought Yak took the charge. He said goddamn, ain't nobody go to jail for him. Like he don't want to do the time and Duke.
Him and Duke went to jail, bro.
No, I'm saying like convicted. Basically, like Duke got some probation.
Duke got convicted. He got probation. I think he got a year probation.
So Shaw went to the Fed though, so he had to take the gun charge.
No, he went to the Fed because that was like his 5th, 6th time getting caught with guns. So your 5th, 6th time getting caught with guns. Now the Fed's involved. Now the Fed like, hey man, they keep getting caught with guns. Now the Fed snatch you. Now the Feds give you the gun charge. So you can't take the gun charge. The Fed gave you the charge. The Fed gave you the charge. You didn't take. You running around saying you took the gun charge for Duke. Now you didn't. In your interview, you said the gun was my gun, but I gave it to Duke. Everybody know in a court of law, if you say, hey, this is my brick, but I gave this motherfucker to the bank, whoever is in possession of this brick, that's whose brick it is. That's a fact. Whoever in possession of this gun, that's whose gun it is. I don't give a fuck. You can tell the police 1,000,000 times this your gun. Duke get caught with this gun, this motherfucker is Duke's gun. I promise you that. That's how they go. So the Fed snatched him. When the Fed snatched him, his charge in the Feds was the gun charge.
It's because he had more than one, like, you know?
Yeah, the Feds ever own him. Like, we own him. He keep getting caught with a gun, he done be murder charged, all type of shit. He done beat murder charged, all of it. So the Fed already own him. He get caught with a tape.
Why? I'm saying, so Duke didn't go to trial. That's why he didn't.
No. The thing about it is, I don't know if it's true or not, but Yak told Duke, man, just take the little probation shit. And I feel like he told Duke that because he didn't want his interview to come out. Because if Duke go to trial, you got to take a stand. It's part of your plea. So you tell Duke, man, take the probation. Shit ain't never your probation. Take that shit, man. Shit, go forward with your life, man. So Duke take the probation thinking like, shit, my brother took the charge. I'm taking probation for even being around. They just charged me. So they give Duke a year probation. Duke take the probation. Word in the street is Yak told Duke to take probation. I don't know how true that is now, but a lot of people have said Yak told Duke to take that probation. A lot of people, reliable sources, said that Yak told Duke to take the probation. I feel like he told Duke to take the probation because if he didn't, you were gonna have to take a stand on him.
And he didn't want to take a stand because he already got the jail. So you saying he would have took a stand if he didn't get the probation?
Yes. If Duke, no, it don't matter if the Fed pick it up or not. If Duke go to trial, if Duke don't take the plea, Yak gotta get on the stand and Duke trial. That's his plea. His plea was dismiss. You get out of jail. You do this. You do this. But if Duke go to trial, when Martinez don't want to go to trial, you must take the stand and speak truthfully about what you told us in this interview. That's his plea. If Duke go to trial, he got to get on the stand. That's Yak's plea.
And if he would took it and he got on trial, would he never fuck the case up or something?
Who?
Hurt the case. Like
if Duke would have went to trial, Yak would have had to take the stand. Duke would have got fried. What the hell you mean? In the goddamn interrogation, Duke, Yak told exactly what happened. Yak told. Hey, man, I ain't even finna play with y'all in here, man. I'm just tell y'all the truth. What happened? That's what he saying in the interrogation. Man, I ain't even come play with y'all for. I don't even, man. Whatever I can do to goddamn try to make this shit light on me, bro. Like, they like, man, what's going on? Goddamn, woo. Obviously, the DA's already wondering, like, why the hell y'all nigga on the ISP check right here next to the hospital? They don't know that Duke got jumped on that club, though. It's on the wraps. It's low. We keeping it low. This street shit, keep that low, going on. Goddamn. So, when Yak tell them, Duke got jumped on that match. We was on the way to goddamn go straight out good. That's why in the interrogation room, he was saying shit like, they were like, oh, so you and Duke finna go kill? He like, I ain't gonna shoot, I was driving. How am I driving to shoot? Duke gonna go shoot. He say all this shit in the interrogation. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the interrogation room. He's saying this shit. And he took a plea. And his plea was when Duke go to trial, you gotta take a stand.
So what's the difference between Duke in the interrogation room and that interrogation room, you in the interrogation room? What's the difference?
Duke never was in the interrogation room.
I mean, I do. Yeah.
The difference with me and Yak's situation is Yak in the interrogation room telling.
Yeah, nigga. Bro, I had to take his glasses off of that shit. Oh, God.
That Duke did the crime. Yeah. Not no bullshit, no funny shit in that.
Go ahead.
Ain't even no harsh feeling. I ain't mad at nobody or nothing. Like,
I want to know what the difference is. I want to know your perspective on what's the difference between him in the interrogation room talking and you being in the interrogation room talking.
The difference is he told that Duke was locked up for these crimes. He told the police what Duke did. Like you told on Duke. That's the difference between his and mine. I didn't tell on Roscoe. I tried to free Roscoe. I'm saying Roscoe didn't shoot at the bus. We be serving these niggas when they come to our He ain't shoot at this bus. They ain't beefing. That's what I'm telling the police. Any street nigga in the world don't understand that. Any street nigga in the world not gonna say, oh, I read it, or I did what wrong. No nigga.
But what about the niggas who feel like you don't supposed to mention other niggas' names in front of the police?
The police mentioned the names. I just gave them my stories. The police mentioned their name. I ain't bring no nigga name up in the interrogation. The police mentioned these nigga name. I brought Guwap name up, but I brought Guwap name up to talk about my dealings with Guwap. Like, I'm signed to Gucci, I'm not signed to Bird. That's why Guwap name came up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't bringing no nigga name up. You act like I'm in this motherfucker saying, oh, Big Black Black, a nigga who the police don't know. I'm naming Superstar. Police know every one of these niggas. You act like I'm bringing the nigga name up there. I ain't saying you, I'm just saying, I ain't saying you, I'm saying like the world. Y'all acting like I'm goddamn bringing up a nigga name, putting a nigga on the police radar. Man, I'm talking about full-blown superstars. I'm talking about signing. I'm signing Guwap. What the fuck did I do to get Guwap in trouble? By saying I'm signing. Like, what the fuck can I say about to get Birdman in trouble? Saying that Birdman and Wayne got a problem, not Roscoe and work Wayne.
But can a nigga take that as you giving them, you pushing it off on Bird? Like that's a motive? I check that motive.
Nah, because the work at that point it was already on fire. You gotta understand, Wayne had already said he fuck nigga over my money. This shit was on the internet. He already said fuck the a nigga wear a dress, man. You don't listen to nigga music. He already did all this shit he did. So this shit already in the public. This shit in the public eye. I'm not sitting here telling them nothing, giving them something to go with, a story to go with. I'm in this motherfucker saying, man, y'all, what you talking about? Like, what the problem is with Bird and Wayne? You know what they saying the problem is? They saying that Birdman ain't paying them. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? Like, you know that. Even though I feel like, personally, I shouldn't even been saying that, because y'all already know that. So why do I gotta sit in here and reiterate that? But, you know, you just a young nigga. You just in this motherfucker like you flim-flamming these fuckers. But the difference is, I'm telling these nigga my partner ain't committed the crime that he in jail for. And a nigga like, yeah, telling the police that Duke committed the crime that he in jail for. That's the difference. Me asking you, do you understand the difference?
I understand the difference, but like I said, Slime, I told you this, like, you know, looking at it from the side, like, why would you tell that lady, take your number?
I told, if you look at the whole interview, and I'm gonna put not the audio, I'm gonna put the video out so you can see the actual video too. I told the lady to take my number on some flirtation shit, like we just flirting. When we first come in the room, I was flirting with all this shit on video. When we come in the room, I'm flirting with her. When we sit down talking, she's sitting at the table, I'm talking to her. I'm flirting with this bitch. Not meaning to call her no bitch, I'm flirting with this lady, like. And at the end of the video, when everybody getting up and leaving out the room, I'm still talking to her, cause she getting up late. Like, she still, like, getting her shit together and getting up, like, well, all right, goddamn good talking to you, woo, woo, woo. And I'm like, man, you don't know anything, get my number, baby. I make promises. You know, I'm just flirting with the lady. Obviously, the world gonna look at how they wanna look at it.
That's wrong shit to say. Now, just looking back on it, don't you feel like that's wrong shit to say?
I feel like that's the wrong shit to say if I was saying it for the reason.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, this nigga thug, bro. He make excuses for the shit he want to make excuses for. But then for certain other niggas, it's like, nah, you gotta abide by this strict guideline. If you go anywhere without this guideline, you snitching, you a rat. But with Thug, it's like for his partners that he fuck with, and for himself, for his brother, whoever else, bro, he make goddamn exceptions and loops to the rules, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if you gonna abide by this certain rules, bro, that shit gotta be even for everybody. You feel me? Because everybody can explain why they had to do what they had to do. You feel me? And I don't feel like nobody else reason or is better than the next nigga, bro. You can't say, oh, this nigga did this because of that, so that's not right. And, or he really ain't do it the same way this other nigga did it. You feel me? Like, I feel like that shit gotta be even, bro. You feel me? But that shit can get niggas though.
If I was saying it for another reason, hearing it.
How did you hearing it? What that shit sound like?
I understand what it sounds like. Yeah. Cause I'm mad at niggas for saying shit like that to the police. But the difference about me is, what in that interrogation did I tell the police for you to think that I'm saying, if y'all want to know anything else, get my number? I didn't tell them nothing for me to even say, if you want to know anything else, get my number. And don't tell nobody. What the fuck did I tell them in the interview for them to even, for a fan or a nigga who looking at the interviews? What did I say in the interview for you to even look at this interview and say, and not say he playing game? Man, he's just playing game. He talk shit. He ain't tell them shit. Like, yeah, you told. They said who killed her? You said Shannon and Rudy. Mm-hmm. Yes. So at the end of your shit, when you say, when the police say, well, all right, man, you got anything else you want to say? He say, hey, no, I'm locked up. Y'all got me locked up. Y'all gotta let me get out so I can goddamn get around it, and then I can say I can have something else to tell y'all. That's the difference than me saying it, because I didn't tell them shit in my interrogation video. I'm in this motherfucker talking shit with them. Y'all blood? Hell nah, man, we fake bloods. We just say that shit in music, crazy. Nobody know real blood. Wayne and us ain't real bloods. We just talk shit in music. I didn't tell them nothing to get nobody in trouble. So why would you look at the end of that interview when I said take my number, I make promises, baby, don't tell nobody? Why would you look at that part of the interview and say, damn, boy, you finna get him his number so you can get him information? What information did I get him anyway? The first, you get what I'm saying?
I get exactly what you're saying.
If I'm spinning the police, and at the end of my conversation I say, get my number if y'all wanna know something.
What make
the smartest nigga gonna be like, bitch, you ain't telling them that.
What make y'all youngins feel like y'all can spin the police though?
Just
I don't understand that though. I don't understand that.
Man,
But them bitches is smart.
bro, it's just like movies. Just coming up in the game. When you a real nigga, bro, I feel like I'm a real man. I feel like I honor and I love every nigga who I love.
Yeah.
So I'm willing to do anything to help a nigga that I love. And sometimes you can make the wrong thing. You can do the wrong thing trying to help a nigga that you love.
Yeah.
And when I say do the wrong thing, I ain't doing that wrong in the interview. The only thing I did, well, I feel like I did wrong was even talking to
Doing
him.
the interview, fact.
Right.
No,
But I'm doing the interview out of I'm purely trying to save my mans.
When I first seen this shit on the internet, I was like, oh man. But I was like, man.
Cause they mix
watch
it.
it. Cause I ain't even watch it. I just seen 2-hour interrogation video on Young Thug. I didn't even watch it. So I was like, man, you gotta, little man, like, man, you gotta listen to it, man. Please just listen to it for me. Before you talk about that, please just listen to it for me. Please, please, please. I listened to it, I said, if all I'm listening, I'm like, they ain't not playing game, but why the fuck is you in us, man?
Because we just young and I'm thinking, my man's Roscoe already locked up for shooting at Lil Wayne took us. I know that. I know Roscoe got a trial coming up. I know that too.
So basically you saying, ain't no way you would tell him because you ain't even in trouble.
I'm not even in trouble. Soon as they come in, they say, you ain't in trouble. We ain't talking about nothing dealing with you, none of that. We just got some conversations that we're going to have with you. What click in my mind, this my turn to help my man. This my chance. We just young niggas, bro. We high here, we on drugs. Like, I'm just thinking in my mind, but it's my opportunity to help my man.
He ain't gonna be in there. He ain't gonna hide.
Who, me? How you going to sound?
Oh, for real?
They get niggas who tell that type of food. They get niggas like me, who I ain't finna tell them nothing. They give me the bologna sandwich. I ain't give them nothing.
They gave him a long time.
But them folks try to give me bologna, so I ain't even eat it. I'm like, man, I ain't that shit, man. I think I opened that shit up and ate the cookies or somebody. I didn't even eat it. I probably did eat it. So I was so burnt down on Luzanne, like I was burnt. But I didn't get the luxuries because I ain't give them that. They would have felt like I ain't giving me something to eat. Cause I asked them in there, like, man, y'all didn't give me that belt. Like, God damn, this thug, bro. Like, I'm a motherfucking millionaire, bro. I'm doing what I'm doing. Like, y'all was talking like with the broken motherfucker. Like, get the nigga something. Y'all gave this nigga chili wing hot cup. You know what I'm saying? God damn, give me what y'all gave me that. I know why y'all ain't gonna give me what y'all gave him, cause I ain't getting you that. And you don't get nothing in return. You don't get me doing that, but denying my partner involvement with that tour bus show, denying me being in the game, denying Birdman having something to do with the shoot, with Lil Wayne tour bus show, denying me being signed to Birdman. You don't get nothing but denial from me. You don't get nothing but denial from me. Everything I did in the interview was on purpose, nigga.
Man, that's crazy. So, let me ask you something, though. Now, let me tell you something, man. Because I've been saying hearing all this shit. And, you know what I'm saying? A lot of this shit valid. You know what I'm saying? You did do whatever, I don't. But fuck that. This is how I feel. This is my immediate. I know you said this shit probably would have came out, or whatever, this would have happened, that would have happened, this would have happened. But what I'm saying is, even in them, I don't feel like you realized what you were going through. And then when you got out, I don't feel like you was focused, bro, the way you should have been. Like, I feel like you taking your blessing for granted. That's just how I feel. Like, I ain't here to condemn or goddamn critique. I ain't here to do nothing but get your perspective and feel your energy, bro. So what I'm telling you, and I'm hoping you feel mine. I'm saying, I feel like you got out of jail and truly went with the narrative I went. What was it? Truly humble on the cut. Yes, sir. I don't feel like you came home humble, bro. Enough. And I don't know. I'm just saying, I'm from the sideline. I talked to you when you first got out, first day you got out. You know, a little comment through. I was like, what I say? But fuck all that. Get home and get to it. Ain't else. I don't feel like you did. I feel like you came home playing again.
That's what I'm saying. Bank really be keeping that shit real, folks, bro. Thug can't even say nothing.
Me personally, I don't know. Bank. To be honest, bro. I don't know. I think the crazy part is, I thought I came home on fire. I thought I came home just like popping that shit and just living life and getting back to life and enjoying it. Like, but you still gotta understand this too, man. My whole life, I poured into me. I built niggas' foundations. I built niggas up my whole life. Any nigga you can name, I play a major part in their success.
I witnessed that.
And I feel like you gotta look at it, you gotta step in my shoes, man. I gotta get out of jail and rebuild. I gotta get out of jail and rebuild this shit. I can't get out of jail and just hit the ground and run. And that's what dumb niggas do. That's what a fuck nigga do. They go past what the fuck they did wrong and they just keep going.
Rebuilding doesn't mean what, like rebuilding your muscle.
Rebuilding my mental, rebuilding my financial stability, rebuilding my organization, rebuilding like the way the world looked at me, the way the world perceived me. Cause you gotta think, I get out of jail. Yeah, I spent my last 10 years every day with my friends. And we building, we showing the world, this how you supposed to be, this how brothers is, this hood is, this how you supposed to do it, this what we doing. So I get out of jail, now I don't got them friends no more. So I just get out of jail, I'm used to being with them. My last 10 years, I've been with them every day. So I get out of jail, now I gotta learn how to not be with them. And not because they dead or they went to prison or they did it, because they betrayed me. I can't just get out of jail just going forward, bro. Like, I thought I was, but this situation at hand just let me know, like, damn, you ain't going forward. You wasn't going forward. But then I look at it like, damn, why I ain't going forward and not going forward like success? Because I don't look at them niggas like they success.
I ain't moving on.
Why I ain't moving on? And I think like, because I gotta rebuild.
So do you think watching a nigga look as if they like Gunna? You think watching Gunna look as if though he ain't hurting about this shit or moving on, that shit hurting you more? You don't like the word hurt. I see how you looked at that. The nigga gotta know when it hurt. Cause all thing you're explaining is you talking about betrayal, those words bring heartbreak.
Yeah, but bro, we gangsters, bro. We men, bro. We bosses, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But I cried on the internet about that. Give a fuck. I ain't that gangster.
I know.
Nigga, our heart is fragile. Cause I look, and I said this and I just seen on, you know, I don't listen to all the jail calls too. Yeah, man, what it is. But I said, I listened to that motherfucker and you said something like, cause I had already told them, I said, bro, reason why Slime, and it just me, I could be tripping. Reason why Slime ain't fuck with Gunna, cause he already done put the word out and snapped it to niggas, and he gotta stand with these niggas. Not saying it's right or wrong, it's like, shit, how they all finna make these niggas fuck up their friendship, or whatever, they camaraderie with the nigga, and then I come, I feel, and then, I ain't never told you, I talked to Gunna when he first got out of jail. I was trying to get angry with him. He like, man, I ain't worried about none of these niggas saying, I know my brother in that box fucked up, I was just in that motherfucker fucked up, that nigga mind ain't right, whatever, I don't give a fuck if he is telling these niggas fuck me. If it ain't fuck me when he get out of jail, they're my brother, you know what I'm saying? I love that nigga, I know he love me, he knowing I wouldn't have did that shit. I triple asked him for, is this gonna affect my brother? That's what he told me. I took it for face value. That's what he told me.
That ain't the truth.
Alright, I'm just telling you, I'm on the outside looking, I'm just telling you what he said. That's what he said. He said,
Oh, I ain't saying that the truth when he said it.
oh yeah, that's what he said. He like, I'm just waiting on his word.
I don't know, cause his lawyer could have told him. His lawyer could have fed him some bullshit. My lawyer's just a real Brian, a real man. He gonna tell you, hey, this what we got strength at in this trial. This what we lack at. This what you fucked up at in this trial. This what you got their ass. So that's part of the reason why I took my plea. Cause he like, you gonna win the case 100%. You gonna get acquitted, but you can't get acquitted for the shit that they found.
Damn, bro.
It's in your house, in your name, everything.
The follower I sell is crazy. Like, this nigga, a lot of their music goddamn raised a nigga. Like, going back to the stoner days, the rich homie days, to slime season days, to damn, that shit crazy, bro. Alright, nigga really getting old, like, you feel me? Like, it's really finna be a whole new generation of, like, niggas, you feel me? It's crazy. All the old heads going through they shit, bro. You know, but, yeah, all the shit gotta come to an end eventually.
Even though it ain't your shit, they still got the law. Tell the jury, you must charge the owner of the house with these items if it's in his house. So Brian always told me, like, this is what you gonna get convicted of. This is what I feel like you could get convicted of. He said, you said you win for sure. I think you're gonna win. But I can't tell you. I Can't be no bullshit like these other niggas lawyers. I gotta tell you, hey, this is where you strong. You strong in every corner of this case, except this one. The shit they found in your house, you not strong in it. No matter what. 9 times out of 10, you will get convicted.
Now I'm thinking about you saying like you had to rebuild, you had to move on, you was 10 years, you had your partner there been with you 10 years, and every day. But I used to see you come every day, like to the max. Like you don't do that every day, but it was a different every day. But I'm saying that shit like a marriage. You dig what I'm saying? So
it's like you having your wife, bro. And this ain't even just your wife. She came in with you. She came into the relationship bossed up, millionaire, doing this shit. She came alone. She came with nothing. You made her a millionaire. You foundated her. Built her. With all honesty. Like you built her just on some honest shit. I ain't even don't know I'm gonna build this project. It's just like, damn, bro, I look at this little nigga like my little brother. I love him. I'm finna try my best to help him do something. I ain't even know this nigga rap when he first came around. I just was just like on some shit like, man, everybody with me, I'm taking it with me. We going, I'm gonna figure it out. If he don't rap, I'm gonna, whatever we put on this internet and the fans say, what the fans commit him, the fans put on him, that's what I'm gonna make him go with. If we get on the internet, he only gotta be around. If the fans say, but then they got this shit, nigga drippy as a motherfucker. But I'm gonna make sure you first as a motherfucker every time you see me. Like I'm just gonna do whatever I can do to help my niggas. Or my girl, like whatever, I'm doing whatever it takes. You know what I'm saying?
So have you ever actually sat down and thought to yourself, how do I really feel about it? Not how, what I take it back to this. How do Jeff feel about this before I saw my brother get killed? How would he feel about it?
About what?
About Gunna, period. Just already like how do you like I'm trying to get you to tap into like how do you really, really feel? I know how we know how we're supposed to feel about shit. Fuck that nigga, they need crumb. That's how we're supposed to feel.
How you really feel?
Yeah, how you really feel about this shit. Like I really, really feel.
I feel like true word. King True. That's where King's fight come from. King True is the big homie. King True, our big homie. I honor true words to the T, no matter what. I'm with him to the T. He not a bad man. He a real man to me. What I identify as a man. I honor his words. He told me before he died. He didn't tell me on his dying bed. He just told me before he died. Gunna is my son. Take him with you, though. Get him out of good. Get him out of shape hard. Take that boy with you. That's my son. And then just so happened, he just ended up dying. And I honor his word. Bro. I took that nigga with me everywhere, bro. This my man's, bro. Whatever you will. All the bullshit that I know about you, all the shit you did, the shit that on sitting on the porch talking about your cousin, damn near telling on the goddamn to the crime stopping people. All this shit, I knew all this shit. Later on, but I knew this shit. And I just found a way to love you. You know what I'm saying? I knew it. And I just love you because I just honor true word. And I feel like, whatever, I don't know what Truth told you, but I know he told you something good. And I feel like you just don't honor the word. You ain't honor that, bro. You ain't even honor brotherhood. We ain't even talking about you. We just about brotherhood. We from the street, bro. You know how hard it is for us to become successful men? Make millions of dollars? If a nigga take me from where I'm at, sleeping on my mama's motherfucking couch, to making millions of dollars, I'm dying before I go against him. No matter what, I'm gonna die before I go against him. No matter what.
I don't think he feel. You know, like I said, I ain't here to goddamn take or condemn nobody. I don't feel like he crossed it.
Me personally, as a man, me knowing him, he's smarter than he look. Gunna's a smart man. He let his silence make you think other things about him. He's a smart man, he's strategic. I'm not talking about it. The thing about it is, when it come down to being real, the strategicness go away from me when it comes to being a man, like standing on man business, a man. I know how to be strategic, but I forget to be strategic when it comes to that. I'm gonna say the truth, I'm gonna pour it out where it's supposed to be. Life to him is just all about being strategic. It ain't about nothing about being a real man or like coming to grips with what's going on, or just like knowing, like I did it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna always be some strategic shit behind it.
So you like it just came out the blue. You know, usually when nigga, if you the way the nigga you described, you would have been solid. So you saying this just came out the blue with that case?
Nah, but the crazy part is, bro, he done already did some shit that's a violation. Don't nobody really know about it but me and goddamn Cash, XO, my brother. He already done did some shit that was a violation that I supposed to cut him off of. He already done did some shit where I was supposed to cut him off of. I just found a new way to love him. And I try to be how y'all live. I try to look at him from a different light and be like, maybe he ain't understand. Maybe he ain't know. I know he knew that. Maybe he ain't know. The only reason why I knew he knew is because he denied it. Instead of saying, damn, I ain't even know. A nigga that don't know gonna say, man, I ain't even know that. A nigga that know what he doing, what he gonna say? Hell no. I denied it. Like, hell no, right? Hell no. Like, that's just how the circle of life, that's how it goes. You gotta understand, bro. I had him man with me every day since late 2015. I had him man with me every day, bro. I made that man I made him a millionaire. Like, I bought his first apartment that he lived in. I bought it with my money. I made him put his money up. Keep your money. I bought it with my money because I had a little extras. I bought that shit. I went half and half with you to buy your mama house. Your mama first house, get her out of the hood. I did that. Me. I told you to go down there to the country town to get your dad, no matter what your differences is with your dad. I told you that. I know for a fact, me personally, I know your dad don't look at you like a real nigga. I know that. It's my man. Your dad is my OG. He don't look at you like that. I made you go get your dad. I made you reunite with your family and do the right thing. I just poured my all into him, bro. I gave this nigga more time than my children, bro. I gave him more time than my kids. I gave him more time than my old lady. Like, I poured my life into these people, bro. Like, every second. I went half on your mama house and bought your mama house, bro, because you didn't have the money. I went half with you. I bought your brother his first truck and let you present it to him like you.
I ain't gonna lie. That kind of like, I don't know, bro. I get it, but damn, like, he ain't really gotta, bring that shit up. Like, he bought his mama this and that, like, I don't know.
Bought it. Your brother on the internet, man, yeah, though, fuck that nigga though. Like, nigga, you don't even know what's going on. Like, you don't even know, bro.
But I wonder what that first situation he was talking about was, cause like, he said goddamn Gunna denied it. Goddamn, but he said if Gunna would have just been like, I don't know if he really truly ain't know, like, I guess what the situation was about. So it just made me think, what the hell are they talking about? Like, was they talking about a female? Like, was it a situation with a female or something? Because I feel like if it was some, like, shit they got to do, like, some street shit or some shit, like, he would have said that, like, oh, yeah, we got in a situation before. But maybe this shit got to do with a female. Like, they Gunna try to goddamn go behind Thug back with a female or some shit, bro. And Thug probably knew for a fact Gunna did what he did or tried to do what he tried to do. Tried to play it. I think he probably talking about a bit. I ain't gonna lie. But I ain't gonna lie, it just seemed like a lot of this shit coming from a deep place. Like, this nigga had like a deep aggravation, and this whole trial shit just kind of set it off. Like, he been felt the way about some shit about Gunna in the past, and I feel like this shit just kind of just set it off. Like, this don't sound like no brand new ass, frustration. This sound like he been probably had little bumps in the road with Gunna and shit like that, bro. Like, this nigga really passionate about this shit.
Relax. This shit that nobody don't know, but we men, so I don't be caring to speak on that type of shit. We men, I ain't do it for that reason. I did it because I just honor my brothers, my friendships, and brotherhood. I honor that shit. I love you, bro.
So, let's go. So you still love him?
Bro, I poured so much into the nigga, I can't even hate him, bro. In jail, I thought I hated him when he took the pleas and shit, when they did that. I thought I hated these niggas. Nigga, my girl made me realize, like, bro, you don't hate him. You just mad at him. You don't hate him, bro.
You hate him up when you stop talking.
Why you hate a nigga, you on a whole other type of time.
Yeah. Stop talking about him.
Like, but I don't wish no ill no ill will on him. No ill feelings at
Stop,
all.
man. Hell, that shit hit the way. That's fucked up.
Because I was just angry.
Okay.
But it seemed like nobody understanding why I'm angry. Like, bro, all the shit I did for this nigga, bro. Like, what are you talking about, bro? I put my whole label, my whole shit behind this boy, man. Like, nigga, you think Key, damn, you think Key will respect you? As a man, you think Key will respect you for what you did, bro? You to my R.I.P. Key, bro. You know Key ain't gonna respect you for what you did to me, bro. You know that. You know Key ain't gonna respect that. You know ain't no real man gonna respect that. You did that, bro. Stand on it. You did that. Everybody to my why he ain't saying that, why he quiet? What can you say? What can you say? If you was gonna, what can you say? If you was him, knowing everything you know about this shit, what can you say, man? If you was him, just think of something you think you can say. If you was in gun shoot, well, what happened? I can't put myself in his shoes. I was just saying, nah, but sometimes this what feelings. This is
what I think he should say. If everything you saying is valid, I think he should call you and have a conversation. But would you take a conversation? Cause niggas are, you gotta think.
I don't think I take a conversation.
Alright, so what can I say?
I know that. I ain't even talking about what can you say to
I'm
me.
saying, he might want to say something, he knows. So I don't want a conversation. So what can I say?
I feel like you portrayed a certain image as soon as you got out of jail. Because nobody know you did what you did in the courtroom. So as soon as you got out of jail, you portrayed. As soon as you get out of jail,
Like cover out.
yeah. Like you got out portraying a certain thing, a certain image. Woo woo. You saying these words. You saying goddamn this and that. You saying this when you first get out of jail. You saying all this shit. Then the video come out, and it's just like, but this what the world gotta start doing, right? Including you. We gotta start putting ourselves in people's shoes. That's why I said, if you were him, knowing everything that you know, what would you say?
I probably would do the same thing, not say shit, because I'm knowing my man. I don't want to say nothing to the internet or to nobody else. I know this nigga don't want to hear this.
No, but you gotta understand. The way you put it, it's almost like you. This interview is almost gonna be you telling him what he can go with. We ain't talking about that. We talking about fuck none of that. Nah, cause you gotta think. Like you gotta think. If he's sitting around saying like, damn,
I'm what he can go with. His move, his next move.
we ain't talking about that. It's cool. I tell him his next move, cause I'm just a nigga like that. Like I don't want to see no nigga down. I tell a nigga move, bro, do this. You fucked up, but you can do this right here. You can do this.
Okay, alright.
We just saying man to man.
Let me say this. When you just sat there and said, you wouldn't take the conversation, that would make me say that. But if you said you took the conversation, then I would say what I say.
I ain't talking about what you'll say to me. What you'll say about what you did. Okay, just say you'll say it to me.
Hold on, what he said to me. I told you what he said to me earlier. That's what he said. The truth. You asked me what he said it already. I just told you.
Yeah, you know I ain't never heard it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just told you, he said, goddamn, bro, all these niggas on the internet saying whatever they saying, fuck that shit. I know my brother in that boxing in the right edge space. I know that nigga love me. You know I love him. If I swear I would have never did nothing that I feel like it hurt this nigga, man. I'm just waiting to get on. He gonna have to say fuck me.
I understand all that. I feel like me being a man and we just talking about feelings and just putting it on the line.
And he probably gonna be mad at me for telling you he said that, but he said it.
What I'm saying is, I understand that. I would think that he would say something like that. Obviously. If you did some bullshit to your big brother, that's one of the things you can say. Bro, I got them, but Evo did it. Evo tricked me. You know what I'm saying? That's something you can say. That's any nigga. If you would have did what's wrong, if you would have did what's gonna did, you would have said the exact same thing. Bro, that's my brother, bro. Like, bro, I'm just Wayne goddamn, but Evo tricked me. We ain't talking about none of that bullshit, none of that cap. We talking about man to man.
I'm saying, bro, you be making excuses for certain people, bro.
Cause I'm here. Right now in this interview, tell me why I did what I did. Cause I'm a man, nigga. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, I'm right.
You making excuses for certain nigga. That's why I feel like it's some shit that was already bubbling up between him and Gunner.
This why I did it. Why he did. He can't. That's what I'm trying to make you say. What the fuck can't he say? Why you did that? What can you say? Besides for fuck nigga shit. What can you say? That'll make anybody in the world be like, I understand. What can you say? Nigga, I created you, nigga. What? God created created you, but I helped. I was a part of your journey. I've been with you the last 10 years. I spent more time with you than my girl, bro. I was around you more than I was with my fucking girlfriend, bro. With my kids. I done had them phone calls with my baby mama saying, man, you be with these niggas more than your motherfucking children, bro. You supposed to be smart enough, and I know you're smart enough. You supposed to be a man enough. You supposed to be smart enough to say, I'm not gonna do that. I know all this shit that niggas sacrifice. I'm not doing it.
In your mind, you taking that nigga fuck.
That's what it is. What else can it be? Obviously, you gonna say, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and goddamn, I'ma just keep telling the world, man, and my brother, I love him.
So you saying his whole campaign is a PR?
Not even to like bash him in that, bro. Cause I'm really.
Is that what you saying?
Yeah, I ain't even trying. I'm just saying, like, I ain't even trying to bash him in that, but it's like you can't say nothing to make a man or what we identify as a man, a real nigga. That's standing with morals and principles. It ain't nothing you can say, but the victim, like, bro, these folks tricked me. But I got down. They're my brother, no matter what. They're my brother, no matter what. How you gonna say that to a nigga? What are you talking about? We all in this motherfucking trial pushing. YSL is not a game. This is narrative. What's the worst betrayal you can do from in a trial where we saying YSL is not a game? What's the worst you can do? Say it's a fucking game. Nigga, them folk called you second in charge. Them folk called you CEO, second man in charge.
Hold up, let me say this though. What about the niggas who actually started YSL? Didn't they take their plea before now?
No, he the first plea.
For real?
Gunna took the first. You know that.
I didn't know that.
Gunna took the first
I
plea.
thought them niggas already telling them.
No, Gunna took the. They had already told back in the day on crime.
And we just got done saying that this shit was kept. Gunna did not take the first plea, bro. That's what I'm saying. This nigga Thug be goddamn making excuses. Goddamn. But Thug ain't make, Gunna ain't make the first plea. I'm trying to see what the nigga name was. If I can find this shit right quick. Whoever that nigga was. What bro? Damn, they be focusing. But that nigga right here, he took the first plea on that trial, on that case. So Thug was capping in that part of the interview.
Involved in
on
all
the
that.
Rico?
Nah,
See, look.
the Rico came in 2022.
I'm thinking,
The Rico came March 9th, 2022, man.
what's the little dude
May 9th.
from your hood that's
DK.
and who is another two?
Slug?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that them two already saying like, just say Vincent, if me, Shot, and Cub start a game, right?
Yes.
And we all identified as the three founders, right? And we signed Thug. And the two founders saying, yeah, it's a game. But Bank saying it's not. How is Thug wrong for just being an artist by saying it is too? That's what I'm thinking happened.
Nah, that ain't what happened. That ain't what happened, man. The first plea took was Gunna plea.
Yeah.
Ever. The first plea took was Gunna. Plug all them took pleas after him. Gunna. Everybody took the plea after Gunna. I can't even be as mad at them as I can be as him. I should, because y'all still grown men. No matter what these niggas say, y'all grown men. Just like me. When he said YSL was a game, the smartest thing for me to do is say, yeah, it is a game, fuck it. One of the niggas who they saying is a founder of it, he not even a founder. One of the niggas who they saying is a founder of it, that came on out to the plea and said it's a game. You'll be a motherfucking idiot to sit in here saying that it's not a game. When you got a nigga who these folks done labeled as the second man in charge.
That's what I thought happened, but the other way around.
No, he took the plea first. Gunner took the plea first. Then them niggas started taking the people when we started going to court. Gunner didn't ever make it in the courtroom, remember? The first day of court was November 17th or December 17th. One of them days were the first time we wasn't on Zoom. The first time we went to an actual courtroom, all 28 of us.
But watching that shit from the street, but that shit was like BJ Kent, another one. Every day, another one.
But the crazy part is,
Another one.
get what, man? Even if them niggas was bullshit anyway, but some bullshit too, but even if them niggas just look at it from their point of view, niggas like DK slug out on me. I still don't respect them niggas because you just not me. Y'all niggas not me. Shouldn't no nigga make you do nothing that you're supposed to do. But just look at them. Okay, gonna take a plea. He the head nigga in charge, according to the VA. Thug is boss man. Thug John got it, what they said. Thug the John got it. I'm not no John got it now. I'm a real man, man. Solid nigga. I build foundations. I help niggas. I'm not portraying no gangster, no none of that. It just so happened we just street niggas and we done stood on our business, so they label us gangsters. I don't push none of that. I push real man. They saying that I'm the founder of this shit, and this nigga is the head man in charge. He the second boss. When this trial started, they not saying DK is one of the owners, Mundo one of the owners, Slug one of the owners. They not saying none of that. They saying Thug is the owner, and Gunner is the second man in charge.
Well, they said they ain't had Thug and no, I mean, not Thug, my bad. I thought they said they ain't had Gunner and nothing against him.
Gunner didn't have no case. But we had 9 terabytes. You know how much paper that is, bro? 9 terabytes of discovery. That's over 300 million pieces of paper. Front and back. 300 million pieces of paper. That's how much evidence they had. 300 million pieces of paper. I think it was 9 terabytes, 2 terabytes, whatever that is, it was terabytes. That shit equaled up to 300 million pieces of paper. I just remember the lawyers arguing in court. I remember the lawyers saying like, "Young, they gotta take some of this shit, the evidence that we're not gonna use, and just get this shit out of the way. Cause y'all just packing us with evidence, and we just got a little time to like go through the evidence. It's so much paperwork. Y'all might be coming to court trying to convict him on these 5 pictures, but you got 16 million pictures. I remember just going to court arguing about that type of shit with the lawyers, like judge, we trying to dumb this shit down. Some of the shit they know they not using. So we need to know what they really use so we can focus on it. So it can be a fair trial. It need to be fair. So I'm saying that to say, out of all that paperwork, bro, Gunner's name went on one piece of paper out of 300 million pieces of paper.
You know that?
Yes.
Hold up. I get you, son. Let me play devil advocate. I ain't trying to protect or defend or offend nobody. I'm just keep saying it. What I'm saying is, alright, y'all ain't talking, right? Y'all ain't talking.
Yeah. So I mean, Gunner?
Yeah.
While we locked up?
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay.
I called a few times trying to talk to them, but they were just giving me the runaround. That's when I started figuring out then, like, alright, I don't get it.
Your girl, his mama, you know what I'm saying? The women in your ear, like, they done got you in something, basically. You ain't on no paperwork. So basically, it's just like, when Umfum called his case and went to jail all the time for nothing, that's how he would probably feel like, I ain't gonna go to jail for nothing.
I understand that.
Okay, I'm just saying, like, you put that in perspective.
Hopefully.
Cause you got people that's watching this don't give a fuck, know nothing about no street code, no nothing.
I know, but we talking about street niggas.
Okay, yeah.
We not talking about none of that.
So you
we ain't
consider
talking about no
Gunner as a
motherfucking
street
white boys who went to college. We talking about street niggas.
You consider Gunner as a street nigga?
Yes.
And not
You portraying a street nigga.
Okay.
You talking about no telling in your song. You talking about street nigga. You talking about stepping on shit. You talking about all type of shit in your music. You standing on street nigga business. You do everything street niggas do. That's a fact. You are portraying a street nigga. If you're not a street nigga, don't portray it. You portraying a street nigga. Street nigga aneurysms. You portray every one of them. Nigga, that's a fact. I look at you like a street nigga. You my little brother, I love you to death. I look at you like a street nigga. I don't look at you like a dork or no lame or none of that. I look at you like a fly nigga, you just kicking your pimping and doing this and that. But I definitely look at you like a street nigga.
Okay, look, let me say this. And this is the last thing I'm gonna say, because I don't want to sound like I'm trying to defend nobody. Can you look at it like, bro, you had to be in the fucked up mindset plead guilty knowing you wasn't guilty.
Over. That's one of the things why I always that's why I'm at the point now where I'm like, I feel like my back against the wall and people ain't heard me out. So now I understand his point of view. Like, damn, that's why I say shit like, I would love to hear what you gotta say. Cause then I can actually judge him.
Nigga said it publicly. Don't tell
You publicly said YSL is a criminal street gang and it must end. You publicly said, yes ma'am, when they said, I know 3 or more co-defendants on this case. Well, 3 or more co-defendants on this indictment, which is the 28 niggas. I know 3 or more niggas that committed these crimes. Murder, attempted murder, aggravated assault, damage to property, shooting at houses, petty car thefts, armed robbers. You said, I know 3 or more people on this indictment that have committed these crimes. Publicly. They asked you that in the courtroom. You said, yes, ma'am. First of all, you don't know nobody on this case. All 28 niggas, they from John River, South Cleveland Avenue, and other places like that. He from the South Side. He don't know nobody on this case. Guess what's so weird? Out of all 28 people on this case, all you know is 3 niggas. Me, Gunna, and Duke. That's the only niggas you know on this case, Gunna. So when you said, yes, I know 3 or more niggas that committed these crimes, who the fuck is you talking about? Me, Gunna, and Duke? Cause we only niggas you know anyway. I know you could have been talking about anybody. Cool. But just so happen how the dice roll, you don't know nothing but 3 niggas. So who the fuck you could? Like if he would have went to trial, the state, if his shit was getting used in trial, which it was, unless I got on the case, his plea agreement was gonna get used in trial. I know they saying like, oh, he ain't had to get. Yes. He ain't had to get on the stand. You know, they pushing all those narratives. He ain't had to get on the stand. He wasn't going to testify against nobody. Yes, he was. If you look at the end of his plea, that shit say, this plea agreement could be presented in trial. And if any questions come up about this plea, however they wrote it, if anything come about this plea, you must come testify truthfully about what you said in this plea. Nigga, look, every one they plea said, except mine. Every plea said that except mine. And look now, every one of them niggas who took a plea in the beginning of that trial, plea said that. Duke plea said the same thing. Oh, you ain't gotta get on the stand. Duke had to get on the stand. The week the case was over with, Duke was getting on the stand that week. The week all this went on and took our pleas at the end of the trial. Duke was getting on the stand that week. Duke was outside the courtroom, sitting on the bench, waiting to get called in to get on the stand.
So how Duke did what right?
Because he didn't say why I said it was a game. He only said, when y'all put Duke on the stand, Duke can't send nobody to prison. Duke plea only saying that a nigga told on him. Okay, I'm right. Well, nobody on that case but Duke and Yak. Only thing Duke plea said was, this nigga Yak told on me, and I'm just agreeing to it. Because if I don't agree, I'm gonna have to go to trial and Yak gonna get on the stand on me. So he gotta take the plea. The thing I don't respect about Yak is, before we knew Yak told, when Duke took the plea, I was pushing the narrative like, that fuck nigga Duke did what wrong? Like, damn, for my best friend? Like, Duke, you do that? I'm pushing that shit every day in trial, every day. Yak sitting right here with me, bro, every day. Yak, my little brother, I love this nigga to death, bro. I got this nigga on my house. But my house this nigga I'm living in right now, I paid for this house. Bro, you sitting right here with me every day, bro, face to face, in this trial. Me, you, and Shannon, the last 3 niggas on this trial. And Lil Quay, I mean. Me, you, Shannon, Lil Quay, and Lil Rob. We done got down 5, 60. You know how we is in this motherfucker. Man, back against the wall. Fuck that, and we right. Fuck these niggas. You niggas left, we gone. Fuck that. We right. You sitting in this motherfucker every day with me, 2 years straight. After them folks took their plea. And you let me paint this narrative to you, Shannon, and you agreeing with the narrative that Duke told them. We stand back in the back of this courtroom when we on trial every day. I'm coming back in the courtroom. We coming back from in the courtroom. When we leave out the courtroom, we go in these little cells behind the courtroom. We sit in these cells. I'm in these cells. We just talking like men, like brothers. Damn, what did nigga do, bro? I can't believe he do, bro. I kind of can get it with Yak. I mean, with Gunna, cause he done betrayed me before. So I kind of get he can betray me. But I'm looking at Duke, like, Duke my best friend. Duke been with me the last 20 years. Like, you my best friend. I'm from John River South, you from John River Road. Duke my man. Duke name tattooed on me. Duke my mans. Gunna too. sitting in this motherfucker every day, and we in this cell crying to each other and talking like, damn, buddy, you nigga really betrayed her, you nigga, fuck around. This nigga Duke now, fuck it. Cause Duke plea sound crazy. Duke plea saying, yes, I got jumped on that Magic City. Yes, me and Yak went to go retaliate and commit murder on the opposite. Yes. So Yak still on the trial with me. So I'm looking at it like, dude, you took that plea and said that. Fuck nigga, you did that. You just told on Yak. I'm sitting in this motherfucker every day with Yak. Every day. I'm sitting in this motherfucker with Yak every day. I'm like, what damn, this fuck nigga Duke just crossed you like that, bro. This nigga Duke just got you sent to prison, bro. You going to prison, Yak. But Duke just got you sent to prison, bro. Damn, Duke. This fuck nigga sitting in here with me every day saying, man, fuck that nigga. Man, fuck the nigga, bro. We gotta goddamn, when we get out of this shit, we make it out of this situation, bro. We gotta go forward, and it's just us. We ain't hang with none of these niggas. We ain't fuck with these niggas. Fuck these niggas. Bro, these niggas told on me, bro. These niggas did that, bro. Damn. Every day. We did this shit every day for about just under 2 years, bro. We was on trial every day. The whole time, when them niggas took the plea, the whole time from that day forward, we just sitting in this motherfucking cell just going through it every day. Like, damn, bro, these niggas did that. Knowing damn well the whole time you told on Duke. Duke took the plea because you told on him. And if Duke didn't take the plea, you would have had to get on the stand on Duke because that was your plea. Your plea agreement was if Duke go to trial, you got to get on the stand and testify that you and Duke was going to go kill these niggas because they jumped on Duke. You got to get on the stand and say that because you said that in your plea, sir. If you get on the stand and you say something different than that, they're going to treat you like you want to. You're going to prison. You got to get on the stand. Yeah, because he said this in his plea agreement. Yes, though, when Nut died, we pulled up on Thor, he gave us money to lay low. We did this and did that. He said it in the plea, but one thing I do respect about Montoon is when he was doing his plea, you know, you negotiate back and forth with the state. So when Montoon was doing his plea, he was telling him to take that out, like, hell no, that ain't what happened. When Nut got killed, we didn't pull up at Thug condo and he gave us some money to lay low. That ain't what happened. Thug didn't pay us to kill Nut. No, he was saying, take all that shit out the plea, like, hell no. But the state tricked him, like, we ain't taking it out the plea, but you can agree to it now. And when you get on the stand, you can speak your truth. So he like, y'all sure? Because he know if I get on the stand and say something opposite of what I'm saying in this, I can go to jail. So are y'all sure that I ain't gonna go to jail if I get on the stand and speak my truth? They just wrap him in the bag. They just wrap him up. Wrap him up like a gift. Yeah. You can get on this stand and say whatever you gotta say. But you gotta say this in this plea. So that's why he was on the stand. That's why Montoon was like, nah. Like, that's why the judge was like, so when you said this in this plea, you saying that ain't really what happened. And Montoon was like, nah, that ain't really what happened. And I told them that they need to change this in my plea. But they said they can't change it in the plea. I gotta just say it when I'm on the stand.
So how would he goddamn be able to do what he did? Like go up there and just like
because he told in the beginning. So all his telling led to him not being on the indictment. All his telling led to him not being in trouble with us. He not on the case. When the case started, it was 28 of us. We went down one of them. So it ain't no matter what he get on in the courtroom and say, he can't go to jail. Because he's not a part of the indictment. He's not a part of the case. He unindicted co-conspirator. He's not on the case. So he get in the courtroom and say, yeah, I killed nothing. I killed this nigga. I did this. I did that. Can't nothing happen to him. Because he already signed his immunity. When you sign an immunity, you can say whatever you want to say. On the stand. Yeah, and that can't.
Is it alright?
No, can't nothing happen to you when you say what you want to say. That's the point of immunity. When you sign this paper, you're going to tell the truth and nothing can happen to you. You can't be locked. You can't get in trouble for saying whatever you want to say.
What made them get him there?
Because they thought he was going to get on the stand and say what he said in his interview. Okay. They thought he was going to get on the stand and say, yeah, shit.
So they banging the whole case on Woody?
Yeah, he was the lead. He was the lead. Them folks was in shambles when that nigga acting like he wasn't going to testify. Remember, the first time he got in there on the stand, he like, goddamn, man, I ain't testifying. The judge like, you sure? He like, yeah, I ain't testifying. Take me to jail. I'll sit in jail. But when they order you to get on the stand, and you don't get on the stand, it's two things can happen. You can get locked up until the judge want to let you out. You can get locked up for 21 days, or you can get locked up for the duration of the trial. Whatever trial you're involved in, you can get locked up. So normally trials be 5 days. So if a nigga get on the stand in a normal trial, and don't agree, he'll go to jail for 5 days. Because you got to get out of jail once the trial is over. But in this case, he wanted to do it. Right? He like, well, this shit going to be another 2 years. I got to sit in jail 2 years. He wanted to do it. He wanted to be like, man, I ain't doing it. That's why the first time he came in, he like, man, I ain't testifying. Fuck that. I ain't testifying. I lied. So he got locked up. You locked up for like 4-5 days.
I ain't never really heard you say no bullshit about that.
Nah, because not even to speak on like a certain community, Woody like take minutes. Woody like, you know what I'm saying? He throws off. He off. So I always look at anything he do like a kid, like my son. Like he don't got the functioning brain that we got. Woody take real medicine. So I ain't even.
This nigga got on Woody slow, bro.
Yeah, but that just come with like.
But I mean, Woody, yeah, but Woody got enough sense though, bro. Woody ain't just out here just fucking crazy like Thug trying to make him seem. Woody still got some sense.
He only did what's wrong.
Definitely don't respect what he did, but I respect what he doing. Though. You can tell he different.
That's what I respect. Like I don't need to be judging at him because like I be seeing him doing his little shit on the internet where he's just like talking to kids or he's just trying to do things. He go to the college, try to talk to. He just trying. Like I don't respect niggas like. Right, I don't respect certain niggas because you'll get out of jail and still be doing the same thing. That's why I say, if you tell, just go on and make you some gospel music, go on and just get out the way. That's what keep you away. That's what keep you away from certain shit. Just get out the way, bro. I don't respect no rap, but I respect. If you tell, you can't portray no street nigga. You gotta get out of it. You gotta get out the way once you do that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You're not running around acting like no gangster. You're not doing none of that no more. You ain't doing none of that. All that shit is dead, man. You told. It's dead.
I think he for real about trying to change.
I understand that.
It's just like,
I think so too. Cause he crazy enough to the point where he don't gotta change and he still won't be at fault. Because he really crazy. He really throw it off. But the fact that you crazy and you still trying to change, it's like I say look.
Why you let Roscoe get on there and stir that pot though?
You gotta think, bro. I can't talk to certain niggas. But it's just like with Roscoe, that's my man. He just love it. You know how that shit go. Like he love all of us. Everybody who's on that shit, he love all them niggas. He just upset too. He just mad. He love all these niggas, bro. He just the same way I was in that interrogation room trying my best to get him out of trouble, or trying my best to paint a picture of him. Like, man, hell no, Shawty real. Shawty ain't do that. Yeah. He just doing the same shit on the internet with me. Like he just looking at, he know me. He like, man, hell no, Shawty ain't none of that. Shawty ain't no rat. Shawty a man. Shawty a gangster. I'm telling you, he no rat. He a man. I ain't even a gangster. Shawty a man. I respect it. It's just the same shit I was trying to do with him in the interrogation room. He's just doing the same thing with me. Like, he's just trying to take over from me. You know, that's how I go, bro. When you're a man in a real heart, bro, with a real heart, bro, you standing on real business and everything just ain't a chess move to you, bro. You gonna have faults. You gonna have hiccups. You gonna have certain shit because you're just a real person.
I just don't like to see the city and climate at the end. It's like too divided, bro. And then they try to say like you the head leader of dividing the whole city, like all your beats divide this shit. This nigga thug, this nigga this. See, like, how you speak on that?
See, the thing that made me not say nothing else, Rollo, is because when I first got locked up, the narrative that the DA was pushing was he divided the city. He made all these people beef, which is a complete lie. I made niggas get together. I stopped a lot of beef. I stopped a lot of niggas from getting beef. I only had one beef my whole life. And it wasn't even my fault. I stopped a lot of niggas from beefing. I got Wham and Savage on the phone to stop whatever could have happened with them. I got niggas on the phone. Hey, bro, we brothers. Fuck that. We ain't talking about no internet shit and what's going on in the world. We talking about real life, nigga. Both of them can get on your motherfucking platform and say the same thing. Yes. That nigga got both of us on the phone and told us, man, y'all nigga ain't like fuck nigga, bro. We ain't beefing, bro. They said, no, bro. Everybody in this rap gang, everybody in the industry, all over the world looking at Atlanta like the hometown of niggas who stick together. So that's what I'm on. Everybody. Ask Wham. Ask Savage. I got them on the phone to stop their beef. And other niggas. I got a lot of niggas on the phone to talk about a lot of shit. I got goddamn Lil Key and Ola on the phone. Hey, bro. Me and Guwap, motherfucking big homies in this shit, man. In this rap game, man. We real niggas, man. We big homies of the rap community. Like, we ain't doing that. Ola Run, you up on the Gucci, Key, you up on the me. Y'all nigga, we ain't doing that big shit. No. When 9 bitches saying who's the verse, like they finna get into it, hey man, y'all nigga call me. We ain't doing that. What aspect, what in my entire career that's been up on a fucking microscope, at what point in my career can you or anybody in this world honestly say he stirred this pot?
They can say I'm glad you had that. They can say the shit you were telling baby about P is like trying to break up a family.
No, but from my point of view, the family it was never a family. From my point of view, just being real. I told baby in Allure inside the strip club, don't sign that deal with me. After I told P to sign it, because I thought people was just gonna do the right thing. When I told P to sign little baby, I ended up finding out all the shit about the Migos, what he did with the Migos and shit, like the ownership and all that shit.
God damn, fuck.
When it comes to certain niggas. Okay, yeah. Like, and then we gonna speak on the real facts. We ain't gonna speak on what some could be. The real facts is you have paperwork where you're saying, yes, he said this, yes, he said this, yes, he do this, yes, you got paperwork on you.
You got a big ass book, but it ain't in that book.
Bruh.
What paperwork?
Bruh, these niggas done got so much shit sealed. And listen, bro, I don't even care to do all this type of shit in the interview. We
can fast forward.
Man to man. Rollo, I don't even give a fuck about who he told on. I know 100% he was gonna take a stand on me and Lucci. I know, nigga, that's a fact on my freedom. On my freedom. That's a fact right here. On my freedom. Fact. He agreed to get on the stand on my case. Whatever he knew about me and Lucci beef, if he knew something. He didn't know that. He was in jail then that whole time we beef. You just squealing, bro. You just in the bitch. You just trying to get out of jail. You locked up for some punk ass, pet ass weed. Nigga, sit down. Sit down. Like, you did all this extra shit, all this extra talk, bro. I know for a fact you were gonna take the stand on my case and Lucci's case.
Alright, we can fast forward this shit. So, how do we stop giving a fuck about what goes on in the real street? Niggas is billionaires. Like, how do we stop giving a fuck about the street shit? That's all I'm saying. Like, I think we gotta sit there, nigga. But how do we stop giving a fuck? Because to some people, the shit we talking about is ignorant.
To some people, yeah.
To some people, but not where we from. We try to uphold some shit, though.
Ain't even about upholding. It's about manhood, bro. We men, bro. We ain't gonna do that.
No, I'm asking.
We men.
But so still having a conversation with you, though.
Fuck what? I'm gonna we make $1 trillion.
Still,
would you look at Elon Musk like, but you ain't? If Elon Musk fuck a young girl, is you gonna look at it like, man, that nigga made billions of dollars, but that nigga mind a whole nother place? No, nigga, right is right, wrong is wrong. I don't give a fuck what you make. Right is right, wrong is wrong.
Bro, tell me, rationalize.
Bro, I swear to God, bro. I don't got no problem with Rollo. I'm one of the first niggas in the city that fuck with, that did any type of fuck with Rollo. Me and Rollo had real smoke. I got on the phone with Rollo when he was in jail, like, hey, what's up, nigga, you good? I'm praying you get out, bro. Woo, nigga, get out, push up on me. Like, I'm all for helping somebody, bro. I'm telling you, bro, that's how I get. This is what make me happy. Helping a nigga is what make me happy. Not even getting millions.
But y'all nigga leading the game, though, bro. Like,
we what?
Leading the game, like, you one of the biggest niggas in the game, bro.
I understand.
So it's like, you gotta kind of set a precedent for the young niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, alright, cool. That cool. That's what we know, bro. All this shit you talking about come from trauma. You saying it, man, but it come from trauma. You just said you was just a kid, didn't know nothing till your brother got killed. That shit fucked you up in front of your face. Like, damn. Fuck that. Then murder came to your mind. Then this shit came to your mind. Then the way a nigga living, all this shit. That shit is untreated. Some untreated shit, bro. The way a nigga think is untreated, dog. That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying that a nigga, nobody wrong, nobody gonna fuck me. Everything that we all went through and going through is a trick back.
I'm already knowing it. That's why I don't go against niggas. I don't go against niggas, bro. I try my best to put my best foot forward, bro. I always do, bro. You know how much shit I can talk to you about right now, bro? You gonna say, damn, but these niggas is fuck niggas. I don't care to talk about that shit, cause we just move forward. I'm happy as fuck. I'm running around living my life. Well, I think I'm happy. I'm running around living my life, bro. I'm doing what I'm doing.
You got everything you want, but you ain't happy, bro. Because happy nigga don't even, you passionate about this shit you talking about, bro. And you so far removed from it, not to say a nigga's supposed to turn into something else. Like, bro, I'm out the game, no scrape, no scars, but I'm still right. But I'm something else.
Yeah, but you gotta think with it.
Look, you can't even entertain it, bro. Niggas can't even send me certain shit on Instagram.
I don't entertain certain shit. I don't care about that shit. I ain't never been. This the smallest I ever been in the world, bro. To like me being a real nigga, bro. I don't do none of that shit. I don't pillow talk. I don't do none of that shit, bro. I'm a real man, bro. I'm playing.
But you get what I'm saying, though, bro.
Of course. This is my first time ever even going through shit like this. I'm telling you, bro. I don't deal with these type of shit.
I'm glad you're speaking on it, though.
It's
always 5 sides to the story, bro. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm
I
gonna
don't want to see no nigga crash, bro.
I ain't gonna do nothing. Look
But
like trash.
that's the course, though.
No, it ain't. I got it like it look like it, but
not for you. I'm just saying for the whole thing. You can't say who wanna crash.
Crash. That's what I'm saying. Crashing gonna have to be a nigga want to do something to me. I'm not. Listen, I don't respect certain shit that niggas do, but I respect life and I respect the air that we breathe, Earth. I respect everything that we got. Nigga, my son live with me, man. I take my son to school every morning, bro. Ain't nothing beat that. My son going to school double up every day. No, nothing beat that, bro. My son a real motherfucking scientist, a genius, smart as a motherfucker, bro. No, nothing beat that. All my kids were with me the whole summer. Except one of my kids. All my kids were with me the whole summer. Running around doing family shit. We got houses everywhere we go. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be, bro, this the first time I'm ever even, like, understanding what's going on in the world, like, real life. Nigga, I was just so happy and just so blind to like, betrayal and niggas doing whole shit that I would never do. I'm just now getting to that point in my life, bro. I'm telling you, man, you gotta understand why it's, like, hard for me to just go forward and just, like, attract the masses up by doing certain shit.
Hard and impossible two different things, man.
I know that.
Hard, nigga, it was hard for you to goddamn become a millionaire, but it wasn't impossible.
That's a fact.
So hard and impossible two different things. You can do it. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, how do a nigga first step, nigga gotta, like, bro, I ain't come trying to be no therapist with that, but I'm saying, nigga first step, nigga gotta acknowledge what he really going through. I had to do, bro. I had to acknowledge, like, damn, man, everybody gonna think how you think. You cut different. I had to tell myself that every person is cut different. That's why we got different fingerprints, different goddamn, when they identify you, Jim. We all got different shit, bro, to be identified, so we ain't gonna think alike. But you take it, like you said early on, nigga, my mama raised us to love, so I always try to find people to love. Like, you had a whole bunch of niggas that never had loyalty for each other and try to put them in one crew. How the hell they gonna be loyal to each other? That nigga smoke real, but you love everybody. That ain't gonna work. Nigga go to jail, nigga like, bro, you ain't even smoke, I fuck with nigga. Am I right or wrong? You just said it in the first beginning. Like, I've just always been looking for friends to love, looking for this person to love, looking for this person to love. But nigga, the hardest way to get a nigga zipped up. And in the end, cause get what? Your reaction off of using your heart gonna make you seem like a fuck nigga, cause you speaking from your heart. I've been through that shit. I'm gonna say that's what you going through, but I done been through that. Like, thinking like, I'm so passionate about what I stand on, like how y'all don't get it. But some niggas don't get it. Now I don't get it, right? You saying I don't get it, Sly?
You get it, bro. It's just, you gotta, that's why just like, you gotta understand, like, bro, I did so much shit, bro. Just like, I raised these niggas, bro. I raised these niggas to, like, honor life, be men. I raised a nigga to be a man, bro. Like, I can't go for what you're saying because I know I played a part in raising them. And I ain't never did no whole shit to them. None of these niggas will ever be able to get on your podcast and say, I did. No, but I still raised you shit. Nigga, I was wrong when you met me, but you still raised me in certain ways. I'm telling you, certain ways I look up to you. And you ain't never got no money together. Nigga, I raised some of these niggas and we got money together. That make it even deeper. We stand on certain morals and principles, bro. When I speak on Unfu, Tagana, or Pluto, or Wham, when I speak on him, before this situation, when I speak on him, guess what I say to them? Oh yeah, you know, Charlotte got a life sentence. Charlotte sitting on that bunk right now for not telling. We instill that shit in each other. Bro, how the fuck is you gonna, like, just man to man? How the hell can you go against the grain? And that's why I look at niggas like you, cause guess what? I respect you cause you don't take nigga sides. You don't do something. You tell us what's right and what's wrong. Cause you an older street nigga, you an OG. You tell us what's right and what's wrong. I live all these morals with niggas who came in the game with me, bro. I teach all these niggas do some shit for me, bro. Every one of you, anybody you can name, who we've been talking about in here. These niggas talking hoes about me, these niggas do all type of shit. I still had love them niggas. I still.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Whatever Gunna and Thug had prior to this whole court situation, bro, it was about a bitch. I'm trying to tell you.
I love y'all. Fuck that, man. That's just how he is when it comes to us. It's alright. I love him. That's just how he is. That's just how he is.
But I'm saying, a nigga gonna carry this shit forever.
I'm trying to tell you about all.
Like, that's all I'm saying. Now, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, how you feel. It's your perspective. We on perspective. So you give me your perspective on how you feel and how you was raised, shit you stand on. But how do a nigga move forward? Cause nigga, like that shit, you can see that shit consuming a nigga. What the music is, son? You just play some hard ass shit now. Why that shit ain't that? The fuck is a nigga thinking about?
Cause I just don't got my twin, bro. I don't got my friends, bro. I'm just fucked up. I'm fucked up, bro. The nigga who I be with every day, I don't got no more, bro. I'm fucked up, bro.
Man.
I'm fucked up, bro. I don't know what to do, bro. Like, and I ain't lose no nigga to a tragic, but man, I lost nigga to betrayal, bro. You signing that one piece of paper, signing your initials on this one piece of paper, and give me a life sentence, my nigga. Like what? Come on, bro. I get a life sentence, all this piece of paper you sign up, bro. Just cause you trying to get home fast, or you just trying to get to a hole, or you just doing certain things, bro. And you already done betrayed a nigga before, bro. A piece of paper, nigga, you on that, a piece of paper, and all this shit. Nigga, we men, bro. We brothers, nigga. Ain't no nigga in the world make me go against Gunna. No nigga, bro. Nigga, what? Yeah, you been around me 10 years. Knowing you told on our other brother, you told on dude. Bro, you told on dude, bro. When them niggas was shooting at you, Lil I helped you hide. You ain't had nothing to do with that.
Damn.
I gave you money to put your family and your baby mama and their mamas and sisters them in hotels and do this shit just to help you. I know you ain't had nothing to do with none of that shit. The police know you ain't had nothing to do with none of that shit.
But the niggas in the street didn't know though.
It don't matter. It's up. It's a war at this point. At this point, it's a war. Hide your kids, hide your wife, nigga, go to war. Cause you been standing on that. This whole beef started cause of you. The whole shit started because of Lil Woody. Fuck nigga, why? How the fuck you gonna tell, nigga? This shit started because of you. The whole case, bro. This shit because of you, my boy. The whole case because of Woody. Some sucker shit this nigga did to nothing. Some sucker shit. We just being real niggas and your brothers and standing behind me. Fuck that. You did some suck ass shit, but why? These niggas better fuck with you. Now you got Shannon, Yak, me, Duke, and everybody else who got them on our side. You got all us going through shit because of your own action that you did on your own time, and you folded. You told. You did the worst. I'd rather you tell the ops where I live than tell the police. Nigga, we go to prison forever. Then I'd rather die and go to prison. You've been out telling the ops where I'm at, bro. How I what the fuck you mean move forward, man? You want me to get out of jail like these pussy ass niggas and just go forward and don't speak on shit? Just go forward and live my life. Just woo do. Yeah, I got blessed. They let me out of jail. Woo do woo. I can't. I don't know. Like
2 years trying to be healing, bro. You in there talking.
how the fuck I'm a heal in the midst of the fire? How I'm a heal in fire? Tell me
So
how.
basically, what you saying, you try to block out a lot of shit. You suppress it. That's what they call it.
They're trying to go forward.
Still trying to be young thug at the same time, trying to hold up image, basically.
Being a real nigga, I ain't holding no image.
No, I'm just saying image up.
This shit ain't no image. This shit real life.
I'm saying that you ain't hurt though.
Oh, image of not being hurt.
Yeah,
Sure. I ain't
That's
no
an image, because a nigga be hurt.
Yeah, but I ain't never even woke up until right now talking to you and noticed that I was hurt. I ain't never even do that. I just thought I was just running around just living life like, fuck this shit, God just made me a happy person. I'm just happy. I think I'm happy. That's why I just told you earlier when you said, why you ain't just doing what you supposed to do when you got out of jail? What I know you to do, bro. Why you ain't just being Michael Jackson? Nigga, I thought I was. I thought I was big head. I'm just chilling. I still just wake up some days and get in my feelings about some shit. Cause I feel like, Gunna, you my brother. I love you to death, nigga. Why you ain't gave me an explanation? You not getting in touch with me, nigga. My dad put me in your group text. I don't even want you to have my number. My dad put us in a group text. I called my members like, hey, who the hell number this is? He got them, make some phone call, he come back, that's Gunna number. I tell my dad, man, what the fuck would you put me on text with this nigga, bro? What the fuck you got going on?
Cause you know it too. Hurt, bro, nigga. I think that.
But guess what? Gunna didn't take advantage of that. I don't even probably care to hear the shit anyway, cause I feel like once you break a rule,
It's like he looking for like an apology from Gunna.
once you break,
But at the same time, hell,
and I don't got nothing against
since before Thug got out, like he was giving niggas a get like the thumbs up to talk shit about him. You feel me? So maybe Gunna feel like, damn, like nigga, I ain't finna apologize now. Like I came out trying to goddamn, you know, apologize and still show the world I fuck with you and we still, you know what I'm saying, together. But hell, at this point, like, ain't no point in me trying to apologize now, cause you done hold me for like months in front of the world. You feel me? So
I'm damn near around people every day because they work for me. I don't got no problem with them. I don't hate that I
like shit, and that's valid though, cause honestly, like I said, Thug pick and chose who the fuck he want to be mad at. And since Gunna came out, Thug basically was giving all the world a get call Gunna a snitch, this and that. Even though Gunna came out, still trying to show his support for what was going on. You feel me? So at this point, so maybe Gunna do feel like I ain't got nothing to talk about.
You broke that code. You can talk, you can say whatever you want to say. You broke a man code. I don't look at you the same. But in real life, I don't even want to hear what you got to say, but you still supposed to be a real nigga. Say, I'm finna say it. I don't give a fuck if you want to hear it or not. I'm finna say it to make sure you know. And that's why I'm doing this interview.
You might not be one of me want to say. I'm just speaking stir the pot.
That ain't stirring the pot. Saying, get on the internet and saying how you feel about betraying your brother. How the fuck is that stirring the pot? How? You ain't get on the internet saying, oh, this nigga did this nigga did this, do good, and bring the other. You ain't doing all that. You get on the internet and saying, even if you're not on the internet, my dad put us in text message. So you can't even do no interview in the future, in the near future. You can't do no interview and say, I ain't got his number. I ain't got in touch with him. You overly got my number. Overly. That just further my conspiracy.
You saying even after all the shit all the jail you take me, you still gonna see me.
Cause you know you're wrong. It ain't even about submitting, it's about speaking your piece. Do what it is, bro.
Yeah. So basically,
I don't like, bro, imagine nigga. Bro, we fight to say YSL is not a game. Me and Bank best friend, they're my mans. We done made all the millions in the world together. I gave you the millions. We didn't make them together, I gave it to you. You get on and you take a plea and say, duct tape is a game and it must end. Just be a man. You don't think that you owe Thug an explanation? No matter what Thug saying. Thug can say bank a rat all day. Bank a rat. He a motherfucking rat. Nigga, I can say that all day. And you can't say nothing about that, cause you did. But that's gonna stop you from giving me an explanation. As a man. So maybe he need to get in touch with his feelings. As a man, bro, you supposed to, bro, this what I did, this what I was thinking. If you rocking with it, rock. If you're not, fuck it. How can you just do what you did to me and then just go live your life like ain't nothing happened?
I ain't gonna kind of nigga thought it sound like our ex who need that
in my interrogation. And I still can't go
what's
just
the
go
word I'm
about
looking
living my
for?
life without addressing it. I still gotta address it.
Closure, like he looking for closure type of shit, like you know what I'm
I
saying?
explain this to niggas that I love. They look at me like a gangster. They look at me like a man.
I don't think he know what the fuck he want. I feel like The nigga was angry at the world, bro. I feel like even Gunna send that nigga a paragraph right now, bro. Thug don't feel how you feel. You feel me? And I don't even think it's out of just him really feeling like Gunna snitch. Just more so out of just feeling spiteful of just the situation that he was going through these past few years. Plus whatever else they probably went through. Like I said, I think they probably was in a situation over before.
Being a part of his demise or anything like that, I'm never doing that. Nigga, I love the nigga mama. That nigga mama like my mama, nigga. Nigga, I bought his mama my first piece of jewelry. Obviously, he presented it like he bought it. I did that. She probably never know that.
We can talk about that shit all night, and I tell you, don't get bring back to bro. This shit got you fucked up. You said it, right? And you agree, right? We just unlocked it, right? Alright, how do you heal, bro? How do you move forward? Period.
No, I ain't. That's why I'm talking to niggas like you. Whatever I talk to you gotta put down. I don't know. You gotta put. Somebody tell me what I can do. Like, bro, I'm just telling you, man. I'm telling you my. I was here.
How you heal then?
I heal it like that with soap and water. Soap and water ain't gonna heal this shit, man. Guess what? You more in touch with your feelings because you're an older man. You more in touch with how life is. You done been my age before. I ain't been your age. So you can tell me if you know. Tell me ways I can heal. I don't know, nigga. I'm telling you my perspective. I'm telling you why I'm fucked up. I'm telling you why I can't go forward. Not why I can't go forward. I can go forward. I'm telling you why I haven't went forward.
First step is knowing what you just said. First step is knowing.
I ain't never know till the day. Till I talk to you.
First step is knowing. The second step is goddamn knowing that you know. I don't know. You gotta, man, shit, you gotta, whatever, man. Like everybody, man, niggas just gotta move forward with their life, man. Make sure this shit don't turn into nothing else. That's all I'm saying. With whoever on the internet talking the internet, you and Gunna, I feel like y'all need to have a conversation. That's just how I feel.
So have you ever been betrayed by one of your friends?
Yes.
So bad to where you can't talk to him no more? Don't lie.
Yes. But I still, if I see a nigga mama or something, tell my brother I say I love him. Cause I do.
I understand.
I can't turn my heart off.
That's
I
enough.
ain't finna say nothing about you, I ain't finna nothing because I already know what it gonna lead to. We keep going back and forth, and she gonna lead to something else.
That's another thing I don't respect. A nigga ain't contact my mama. When you did what's wrong in that courtroom, you ain't get out of jail and run to my mama immediately. You ran to your mama, who I take care of. You ain't run to my mama, who you ain't never did nothing in the world for. Nothing. You ain't pull up on my mama and say, hey, I know bro going through some shit here. Bro, bro sent money to, these niggas sent money to help me pay for my lawyer. Wham sent the money, all that. That's why Wham hurt. Like, these niggas, they talk to Wham. I ain't talking to him. These niggas held a conversation with Wham. Wham told me, man, hell no, nigga, what? Never. No, never do that. But if y'all ain't get 100 years on that bump, nigga, we gonna take care of your mama and your family forever. And nigga know Wham mean what he say. He stand on his business. Home, real. These niggas held conversations with Wham. And Wham told these niggas, what? No, sir. No, you can't do that. Nigga, what? That's the worst. No. Nigga ain't pull up on my mama, bro. Nigga, I done held conversation with my mama. And go what my mama said. Man, fuck these niggas, cause she an old lady, so she don't even care about no nigga ranting and doing all that. She an old ass lady. My mama get on the phone and she say shit like, man, them niggas ain't pulled up on me. Ain't none of them niggas came to see me. Guess what? Wham done pulled up, gave my mama bags, dunchos. Pluto done gave my mama dunchos. Cash, XO Cash, done pulled up several times, gave my mama dunchos. That nigga probably gave my mama $300,000-400,000, boy. Like gaffers, 50, 60, 100, 120. Whatever he have on, he'll just pull up on my mama, just a hug and kiss her. And whatever he got on, he just give it to her. It might be 36,000. Here, mama, dude. But he ain't even put up on my mama. And that's why I say you're not a man, because you ain't even ever told your mama all the shit I done did for her. Your mama think you the real nigga. Your mama think you take care of her. You never even told your mama, man, Slime did this shit.
Damn, he keep throwing that shit and goddamn gun to face.
You living your life according to your rap career. The only regret I have is ever in my life messing with them niggas, ever. I probably had better judgment with who I take with me, bro. But you need to fuck nigga whole shit up, but I can't function, but I'm telling you, bro, I'm fucked up, bro. Like, he ain't even about nothing recent interrogation, all that shit petty shit. I ain't never tripping on that. When I got on the phone with you the other day, what I say? Hey, bro, I did what wrong? And you said, man, you ain't do nothing wrong. The only thing you did wrong was even talking to them. Before sending somebody to jail or telling on somebody, you ain't do none of that. Because that's what I care about. I care about that. I'm a man. I honor niggas who I love, I respect. I honor that. I honor that. Nigga, you ain't even talk with your mama and your daddy and your brother them that I was the one who helped you do all the shit when you did. Not saying you wouldn't have did it, but you wasn't able to do it at the moment it needed to be done. I did it. You ain't never tell them that. I fuck with Weekend. I look at that nigga like a big bro. To a certain extent. We ain't never just like hung out like that, but I fuck with Cash. Cash my brother. This nigga part of my management team. Sal part of my management team. I paid money for your album to go #1. You not beating no fucking Weekend, nigga. I paid money for your album to go #1. The thing I don't respect about Elle is she ain't tell you that. She on the phone with you in jail saying, man, take your plea, gone.
No, that's some hating ass shit though.
Ain't none of y'all real. Ain't none of y'all gonna just say damn.
But they ain't like Thug did it from the kind of his heart. He was trying to be on some funny shit.
He told some of our friends that Elle was part of the reason he took his plea. Elle was like, man, shit, bro. You gotta focus on your career. You gotta, I'm telling you. And she was saying it to the degree of like, she not play the game. You know, she came up on the Pluto. She know how to play the game. But she was telling him like, shit, if you want to help Slime, you need to get out. So you can help Slime. What made me know that was some cap is when you got out of jail, you didn't help Slime at all. When you got out of jail, you didn't help Slime at all. Savage sent money to Thug. Wham sent money to Thug. Pluto sent money to Thug. Cash sent money to Thug. Drake sent crazy bankroll to Thug.
But then at the same time, bro, like
Gunna didn't pull up on Thug, mama.
Gunna was fighting the same case Thug was fighting. When Gunna came out, bro, Gunna probably just ain't had like the money to give. Like nigga probably had a couple goddamn, you know, 10, 20, whatever the case. He probably had like, you know, some straight little shit to keep him afloat, but he probably ain't had like enough money to just give out an extra 50 ball, extra 40 ball. You know what I'm saying? Like when he first got out, no loyalty add up. And then, like I said, throughout the whole process, goddamn Thug get them niggas to goddamn the thumbs up, the goddamn to trash Gunna and just do the whole snitch shit and baby sneak this and all that extra shit. So after a certain point, just like, damn, what the fuck? I don't know this nigga now.
Man, that shit might be goddamn floating in the wind somewhere. I ain't even stunned looking for it. I feel like that's not godly. That's not a godly gift.
But at the same time, it's three sides to every story though, bro.
I feel like that
Goddamn, I don't know if Gunna gonna ever speak on this shit publicly, but
I don't want that shit. Fuck. I'd rather die and then the lawyers figure that shit out. Oh, this, you made Elo 3-4 million off of Gunna music. Get this shit to the kid. Fuck that. Bro, I'm so fucked up by that shit, bro. I'm so much of a real nigga, I still can't even be no fuck nigga. I still can't even go, that ain't even been a fuck nigga. I can't even be a businessman with this nigga. After he did what he did, I still ain't never did nothing. So you really want to forgive me? No, I don't. No, I don't, twin. I wish he did something lighter so I could forgive him. Fuck, I don't. Yeah, nah. But I done cried many nights about this shit. This shit ain't about no Wham, Pluto, Savage, man. Fuck every one of them when it come down to how I feel in real life. Not saying fuck them on no bullshit. When it come down to me making a man, because I done raised these niggas to a certain extent. You think I care about what they feel? I can't. Hell no, I'm a man. No. What he did, I will never do. That piece of paper you signed could have sent me to prison for the rest of my life. With Gunna taking that plea, was it harmful to me? Yes, 100%. Because God. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it was harmful. But the way my lawyer and the rest of the niggas that stayed a part of the case, the way our lawyers worded it, because you gotta think, we going in the trial saying that YSL is not a game. Now you got Gunna and the rest of the everything. I told that nigga, even in the midst of our beef, I told that nigga, bro, I say some bullshit in him too, but I was speaking really from the heart, real. Bro, I respect everything you do for your mom and your kids. I respect all that shit. If not, I would have been did something to your ass. That's what I tweeted. I said, if I ain't respect what you did for your mama and your kid and how you look out for your family, I would have been did something to your ass. I'm just a real nigga. I respect how a nigga treat their family. Like, but I respect it. He was an active dad in his children's life. Still right now, since he been out. I still be watching him now since he got out. He's still an active father. I respect that. Man, I don't want no harm. I don't want to do that to you, bro. You're a real man to me. Why the fuck would I want to kill a nigga that I think is like me? You're a real man to me, bro. But leave me alone too, though. Like, stop. Don't fuck with me neither. Cause if it have to go a certain way, then we gotta go a certain way. So, but that was my way of trying to just tell niggas like, hey, bro, I ain't on that. I ain't on that, bro. I'm living life. I'm doing shit, bro. I'm doing shit in this world for real, bro. Bro. And the nigga, he tweeted me 1,000,000 times. Fuck nigga, you ain't that like Tupac. Nigga, you a rat. I mean, you a goddamn punk. You gay. You wore a dress. You did this. You did that. Woo, woo, woo. He tweeted me about 20 times in a row. Every day, just judging. Every day. I tweeted him one time. After he tweeted me 20 times. I said, nigga, if I ain't respect what you did for your mom and your children, and how you looked out for your family, I would have been did something to your ass. If you read that tweet from me, what you'll say? What you'll tell Lucy? Man, leave that nigga alone, bro. Right? Hell no, that ain't trolling.
What they said, but I say, he trolling, but he don't want to do nothing. I say that.
Right.
He trolling, he don't want to do nothing. I really want to mean with that tweet. Yeah,
Cause me or him don't got nothing to do with it in real life. Me and him don't got nothing to do with none of the beefs on both sides. Me and him don't got nothing to do with it. He just love nuts so much, he just asserted himself in the shit.
I thought he was saying about the girl, though.
Hell no, all that shit was trolling. When he said he fucked my girl and all that shit was trolling shit. We was trolling.
That's what I'm saying. That's what niggas thinking about.
Yeah, nah,
All
hell
this
no.
whole beef behind.
No, sir. This shit is behind Nut. Woody broke his Nut car and stole his jewelry. And I'm saying all this shit because it's all public record. We already done said all this shit on the stand. Him and the DA done said something. He broke his Nut car and stole Nut jewelry. He didn't know it was Nut car. He seen the peanut chain. He said, oh shit, this nigga Nut chain. He called Nut and said, hey, bro, he ain't put it on himself. He just said, man, some young nigga broke your car. They brought the jury to me. And Nut like, all right, bring the jury. I ain't tripping nothing player. I ain't tripping. Nut, bring the jury to me. Woo, woo, woo. He bring the jury to Nut. Get jury Nut back. Get Nut his jury back and got down. Gone on by the business. Nut, I ain't tripping. Nut like shit, I got all my shit back. I ain't tripping. But you got niggas who with Nut who like, man, and these fuck niggas just play. Let's take it down. So the whole time, me and Nut on the phone every day trying to stop these niggas from beefing. Like, man, bro, what you know it, bro? Nut getting money, I'm getting money. Like, nigga, we were hanging out. I turned Nut on to Bird. I broke my Nut around Bird. Cause I know Nut best friend, the nigga who they call Birdman. From Pink City. I know him from being Nut friend. I ain't never seen him though. I sometimes seen him 2 times in my life. But I know him and Nut used to call themselves Bird and Slim. So when I got on and I met Bird, guess what I told Bird? In Miami. Man, you gotta meet these niggas from the city. They call themselves Bird and Slim. You gotta meet these niggas. Like, bro, 100% the most genuine nigga you can think of, I'm telling you. It's a real fact. I wish Nut would live so he could say the same thing. I turned him on Bird. The pictures when you see Nut on the boat with Bird, I'm there. I took the picture. I got Nut phone and took this picture. Man, Nut take the picture with this nigga, but I know y'all look up at the nigga. I told Bird, man, Nut is supposed to be Slim. So you gotta wait. The other nigga Bird, who used to be with Nut, he was in prison still. He was in jail doing some time, doing a bid. So I told Bird, man, like, man, you gotta meet the nigga Bird, man, from Atlanta, who called himself Bird, man. Everybody in the nigga tattoos in there. He really think he Bird. I'm like, he in prison right now, but you gotta meet him too. Like, I turned Bird on to Nut. I had Bloody J around Bird, man, trying to do deals. I turned Bloody J on the Rocco. I been lit in this time. I made niggas lock in. Me and Bloody J them started off beefing about them saying that Boo was a rat. Boo told on the mo. We ain't never seen that paperwork. Still to this day. They typed up some. You right. They typed up some paperwork one time, and it was fake paperwork. The only reason why we knew the paperwork was fake because they misspelled words. Ain't no motherfucking DA office misspelling no words, dumbass nigga. They misspelled prosecution and all types of shit.
They made some fake paperwork.
But
Only
they
get
had
fucked.
fake paperwork saying that Boo told on Mo. Mo told me this. Boo told. I seen Boo get on the phone with Mo myself. I seen Boo on the phone with myself, witnessed it right there. Boo said, man, these folks like you said, I told on you, Mo. You know what Mo said? Man, I ain't told no nigga that. I ain't told nobody that. But I fuck with you, Boo. Man, every time I see you, we there. Like, hey, I ain't told nobody that. I ain't say nothing about it, but Mo, you told me your damn self that Boo told on you. Man, these niggas, all this shit count. I made these niggas get on the phone.
Paperwork though, that shit count different.
Yeah.
See some paper.
Right, when you see paperwork,
Believe that.
when you see paperwork, it's paperwork.
Yeah, this shit paper. I don't give a fuck how they spell it. I'm just
Nah,
saying,
yeah, nah.
when a nigga see it,
No, because you gotta.
everybody make human mistakes though.
No, we gotta know the action. Hell no, niggas. Well, when a prosecutor typing up, you can get a new trial for that. If they misspell some words in this paperwork, nigga, you can get a new trial. The fuck you mean? Them folks ain't making no mistake like that, I promise you that. Look at our paperwork. I bet you whatever you think you want to bet ain't no misspelled word in that motherfucker. Nigga, these are real law. Any mistakes, you can get a new trial. Anything. Nigga, folks ain't making no fucking mistakes. Nigga, you crazy? Especially on those certain words. They are prosecutors. Big bank is motherfucking big facts. How the fuck I'm gonna go for some paperwork and big bank spell big facts wrong? Nigga, what? How the hell a prosecutor gonna spell prosecution wrong? Nigga, beat it. What you talking about? And they had more than one misspelled word. They had like 4 or 5 misspelled words on the first piece, on the first sheet. The state of Georgia versus this. That was wrong. That spelling was wrong. Like, man, y'all done made 15 goddamn misspelled word on the first piece of paper. Beat it, man. This ain't real. That shit ain't real. But even if it is, God did it dead. Who dead? So what? Even if it is. Even when I figured out, because Mo told me himself, that Boo told. So even when I seen Mo, when I heard Mo on the phone with Boo, and Mo denied saying that to Boo, I ain't even tell Boo Mo told me that. I ain't even tell Boo, man, he told me that. I ain't say nothing. Competition not no messing nigga. I ain't doing that. When I heard Mo tell Boo to my face on the phone from jail, Boo said, "What's up, Mo? What's going on here, Boo?" Like, "What's up, Mo? What's up, dude?" He like, "Man, I'm trying to see what the hell going on in these streets, bro. You know, I fuck with your game, bro. These niggas my goddamn you saying I told on you, bro." And he said, "Man, no. Well, you know, I fuck with your gang. Every time we see each other, we goddamn Greek like players.
Okay.
But you know, I ain't saying no shit like that, man. Don't let these niggas goddamn rule." I heard him say this out in my own house. And I ain't trying to stir no shit up within they crew. Man,
What are you doing?
I respect all gangsters, all real niggas. All niggas that do what they supposed to do. I seen Mo take care of his family from jail. I respect the boy. I done been on the phone a few times. Even throughout the beats, I done been on the phone with him. Hey, bro, man, I ain't got nothing to do with that shit.
What happened to Best Buy?
I'm trying to do what I need to do with this rap shit. But I made it out clean now.
Oh, you
I got
driving?
6 months from kid. I'm doing. That's why I was fucking with nigga like Leather J. Nigga like Ola Player. I was fucking with them niggas. I was fucking with Big Nut. Nigga, I got 5, 6 videos with Birdman, with none of them. With Greedy. Like, nigga, I shot. Ain't no harm my blood with Days Low in they hood.
What you finna do?
I shot that motherfucker in Pink City. In they projects. Where they hang it right now.
Oh, come get your.
I shot that video
Get
down.
dropped off from my house.
The video of me, Birdman, and goddamn Ralph. Look at the video. We played it in court. When Nut Daddy got on the stand, because the DA done tricked him to lie about some shit. When Nut Daddy got on the stand and saying, "Yo, my son and Nut and Thor been goddamn fell out back in November of 2014. Because he got killed 2015, January 10th, 2015. His daddy get on the stand, listening to what the DA telling him to say, because they get the prep before he get on the stand. He get on the stand and say, without even knowing the truth. And I get it. He's still a dad that lost his son.
Yeah.
I get it. I'm never. That's why I ain't never said fuck that nigga dad. I never said fuck him none of that. I don't say none of that. I get it, nigga. A nigga gonna do whatever to get to justice for their son. Now, they're my son.
Nigga, their family got a right to feel however they feel.
I'm never going against that.
Family, nah, for sure.
Never.
Right.
I understood that.
That's real, yeah.
When Nut died, my house got bust. They typed up a fake search warrant and bust my house. They got my phones. They so fucked up. The DA, the judicial system so fucked up. They see me and Nut text message in my phone the day he died, the day before he died. Where you at, Nut? Man, right here at the park, you go get me a haircut. Goddamn, I pull up on you later on. I say that, look. The day we got jumped on the floor, I text Nut, man, what the hell going on, bro? I thought we said we squatted shit, bro. I thought me and you got on the phone like brothers, like men. He said, bro, we ain't gonna part none of that shit. We tell them niggas stop that shit. We tell them niggas let that shit go. Like y'all niggas trick. That shit ain't like man. Like y'all niggas really.
I'm really finna write this shit up though.
Nigga, I got a text message talking to them. Moments before he died. Same day. They know it. They just didn't say that. Like, obviously that's the state. They trying to do their case. They doing what they supposed to do. Like, I ain't even mad at them. Like, you my opposition at this point. You trying to do what you do that sends me. I'm trying to do what I'm doing to not get sentenced. I ain't tripping. But, bruh, we got text messages of me and the text. I don't know, goddamn well. Me and the man were cool. Y'all know that.
But you
It's crazy.
we do
This shit make you look at that whole nut versus thug shit
Listen, man,
differently.
I tried my best. I tried my best to make this city one. Unity. I tried my best. Anybody from this city, including Rollo, Pete, all y'all niggas. I don't got no smoke with y'all niggas. I don't want no gangster shit to go on with y'all niggas. I ain't got time. Like, the street shit is already over with. Once you do it, once you tell the street shit over. Like, you can't kick the street nigga shit. And I ain't even saying that to bash no nigga. Like, why would I want some smoke with a nigga that I already told on somebody that work with the police? I'm just saying, just real nigga shit.
But still though, bro. Like,
listen, I don't want no smoke with y'all niggas. Even if y'all didn't tell. I'm just bigger and better than what we doing. I'm bigger and better than this. I don't want no smoke with no nigga. I don't got no problem with y'all nigga, man. Peace, love, and blessings. I hope everybody live their life and live and rejoice. I hope everybody prosper and get what they need to get. Everybody. I don't got no.
But I really hope this nigga Thug just kind of learned from this situation, from all this shit that he got down going through with the leak, phone calls, the whole interrogation video. I hope this nigga got down really lock in that music shit, bro. Drop music, rebuild his brand, like, you feel me? I hope they really be a valuable lesson in that nigga life. Like I said earlier, like, I think we probably witnessing, like, I hope, like, a beginning of a new generation. Like, all the older artists, I feel like, is at decline. Like, the Futures, the Thugs, the Drakes, the J. Coles, like, all them niggas, bro, at this point, it's like, it's a decline going on. Like, them niggas is slowly, like, just washing out type shit. Like, Drake been in the game for a long time. Niggas like Kanye been doing their thing for a long. But even Kanye, like, far past his little musical prime. But, like, the Atlanta we knew, like, the Atlanta that's been the Atlanta the last 10, 15 years, bro, that shit, like, it's about over now. Not gonna lie to you, like, I don't know what the fuck finna go on next, but honestly, like, even before this last generation, Thug, Future, you know, this generation of Atlanta niggas, like, the last generation had it, and Atlanta always been having niggas. I don't think Atlanta just the South or Georgia period gonna fall off on some music shit. I don't know, like, I don't know what the next set gonna be. The next set of, like, Georgia niggas who just, you know what I'm saying, but I think it's about over for that generation, though. Not saying these niggas can't make a good song, but I don't know. I feel like that whole image of how we thought of them just growing up, just from the Futures. When you see Future, when he be acting tender dick when it come to these hoes, from this whole Young Thug situation, from Drake's situation, shit he got in Kendrick and Drake suing Kendrick Lamar and shit because he lost the whole beef shit. Like, I feel like we really getting to see these niggas in different light. Like, these niggas really, like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I definitely feel like it's about over it. Yeah, man.